pass. I salute each and every one of you for joining us. I can see you, Odogu. You are raising your hand. Thank you for joining. You are welcome. Alobi, I see you. Minister Storm, Mr. Storm, I see you. Nkodenambane Rembani, our host. Thank you for what you are doing. Our own sister, Nkiru, the meticulous Nkiru, doctor, those of them that will prevent all those atrocious, those who committed atrocities in Biafra land. I know Sister Nkiru will prevent, we make sure that justice is served to you guys when Biafra is restored. I see you, Sister Nkiru. Thank you for joining. Thank you for always being here and what you are doing for our nation, Biafra. Vincent, I see you. Doris, I see you. The most articulate Minister Snow, I see you, sir. Thank you for being here. Ben Owabua, Obi, Chicago, Ekwensu, I see you. Ezebina, Biafra. You get why we are fighting and we must continue to fight until freedom is achieved. NGOZI, I see you. Nlewem, Emeka Orago of the Biafran shop. Emeka, thank you for being here. Baba, babe, I see you. Biafra Free Energy Tech, my comrade, I see you. Freedom, Chooks, Freedom as well, I see you. Charles O, our own AFAM. AFAM is one of the gallant Biafrans that want it today and tomorrow, brother. Hold your peace. Biafra will always be restored. And those who participated in the kidnappings of our generals will pay dearly for their atrocious activities. Odogu, I see you. Cordelia, you are welcome. Chinedu, I welcome you as well. Simon Izidon, Eke, I see you. King Baron, UC, Izudede, MNK, Obiora, Simon Ekpa, is teaching time, saves 9, Chibuzo, William, Nicod, Dika, and those who are listening anonymous, I welcome each and every one of you. But do me a favor, share this space. Let people understand that we have passed the Rubicon. The time to play second fiddle has gone. This is the time to take the bull by the horn. This is the time to rise up to the occasion as commanded by our leader. They will come, but they will never go back. They will rather go in body bags. The terrorists that they have raised, brought to our land, they will fall in Biafra land. And those who survived, when they go back to their areas, to their communities would have been taken over by the same terrorists that they invited to come and kill our people. This will be their fate, and that is the fate of the Nigerian government. Tifnubu and Hope Ozodinjo and all these political players that are holding us hostage, the days of reckoning have come. You have to share from the proceeds of the atrocious activities that you people are committing in our land. The land of our ancestors will never forgive any of you that have formed that are antagonistic to what we are doing, that are joining those recruited to stop our freedom. Your days are numbered. The gods and goddesses of our land will deal with you decisively. But for those of you who are supporting with all their hearts, the land of our ancestors will continue to protect each and every one of you. Airborne to the Biafran Defense Forces. I yield my mind. Thank you so much. And having said that, Nkodinamba, do you have anything to say before I can give to Odogu or Alobi?
I just want to remind them about, to remind the people about our Heroes Day, coming Heroes Day, and also the protest that kickstart on 26, and also the Heroes Day and protest that will kickstart on 26. That is a reminder. Thank you.
Okay, yes, thank you so much for that reminder. Dear friends, 30th of May has always been a memorable day. The day that we remember those who fell that you and I will be here today. The day that you remember those kids, those children that died of kwashiorkor, that were starved to death, not because they committed any atrocity, they committed any crime. Their only criminal activity, according to the terrorists, the world, was that they are Biafrans. So on the 30th, we used to remember our heroes and heroines. We remember the Aba Women Riot, those who stood very strong for us. We remember our own eternal leaders, Odumegwu Ojukwu, Philip Effiong, name them. We remember each and every one of them. So on the 30th is their Remembrance Day. And as well, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if you know what you will do for Biafra to be restored, do it. In this case, on the 26th of this month, we are starting or kickstarting the protest for the release of our leaders that are held in captive. It doesn't matter whether you support us or you don't support us. But as long as you are protesting for the release judiciously, truthfully, we are going to welcome your protest. But if you are those who are going to come the protest like that of the 2023, when they go and protested against our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, I mean the IPOB Nigeria Limited, you are not welcomed. It is not going to go well with you. But if you have a genuine heart for that protest, we are acknowledging everybody that is going to protest on that days. You can take 26th, 27th, thereafter, and register your anger for the continued detention of our leaders. Very, very important. So everybody, according to our government, is advised in our various countries to organize protests in the Finnish embassies or the Nigerian embassies to send a very strong message to those who are holding our freedom fighters, our defenders, our saviors hostage. We will make our voice heard on that particular day. So thank you so much for that reminder. And everybody should get that at the back and front of their minds. It is something that we must do. And our leaders must be released. Thank you so much. Having said that, Alobi or Dogu, which one is first,
Okay,
please?
I agree. I think I'm here first.
Okay, go ahead and welcome. Thank you. You have 3 or 4 minutes. Go ahead.
I greet the house. I greet everybody. I want to add to what our brother said. That is hardcore. It was when he was speaking. That was when I raised my hand because he said something that I've been saying time with that number. One of the things that make those of us who were leaders in IPOB dislike or disown or abandon BOX is because when our leader was kidnapped from Kenya, when we want to do 1 or 2 things, they'll say, oh, they will tag us terrorists. I remember Jonathan, the one that is handling Radio Biafra that is in Germany. Sometimes we used to all talk off air those days. One day was telling me, this thing you are saying, you are suggesting we should do, they are going to, you know they want to tag us terrorists? I say, so if they tag us terrorists, you don't know that those of us who are in Germany here can no longer move around this and that. In fact, this is one of the things that make those of us who left and dislike them. In fact, let me use the word of hate and hate their leadership. Because I remember Nelson Mandela was called a terrorist. But when he fight and he succeed, he was no longer a terror. Now, this man, last week or so, he was in France. It was when he went to France that one day I was watching the news when he was in France. This is the man they would declare wanted years ago, just 6 months or 9 months ago, he was wanted. Now, because he stayed a fought until he was able to chase the former president Assad out of Syria. Now he's shaking, having handshake with so-called democratic state world leaders, those people who are looking for him to kill. He's now having handshake, they are throwing red carpet for him. Why our own leaders, who their crime is that they are talking in the microphone, they are only speaking in the media, they are in prison in Finland, they are kidnapped from Kenya. Like our brother Hardcore said, does it mean that Donald Trump did not know that people died for him in Port Harcourt? I follow Barry, one of our brother that we traveled from on it, Anambra. I was in Delta State then. We traveled from Asaba to Port Harcourt for that protest. This guy came from Aba. He died. We took his corpse from Waterline in Port Harcourt. Those who know Waterline, to bury in his hometown in what do you call it, Okwa, somewhere in Abia State. Donald Trump was not aware. He was aware. The other day I raised this issue on this platform. I don't want to hit up this platform today. I raised this issue in this platform. I thank God Mr. Snow is here. He said because nobody was talking to America. I said, what? Our leader was in America. What has time with that number? But I cannot blame our minister, Mr. Stone. He's doing his job because every government official must defend the government, and I respect him for him and I thank him for doing that job. But truth must be told to power. The problem we have, I'll be hitting it time with that number, is Britain. That is the head of the snake. Like the way they are shouting Iran is the head of the problem in the Middle East. That is where Britain is the head of the problem we have in Biafra land. In fact, in Nigeria as a whole, the head of the snake is Britain. And Britain and America is like mother and child. They don't go against each other. And look at where we find ourselves. Look at where we find ourselves. No matter how much we shout, no matter how much we talk, no matter what we do, even the Western media, they will suppress them, not even to carry our news, to talk about what is happening to our people. No matter how long we shout and speak. But today, the zoo is complaining that Boko Haram is using drone. The question is, which Hausa Fulani man know how to operate drone that invented drone? That drone was imported from somewhere. Who is supplying them with that drone? I was listening to a woman in the National Assembly of the House. Yes, he said that one of the soldiers that came to attack a village in Borno, some of them are foreigners. Some of them are foreigners. And this is things I want our leaders now to begin to see. Those of us, sometimes when I come to, I just want to listen and keep quiet. But when our brother,
the black people say some of them are white people. That's white people.
Yes, yes, yeah, that's what she said. She said some of them are white people. These white people are the one bringing drones. We are talking to America to help us. America cannot help us. I listened to one of the lady that bring out this news now about this Syrian leader. There's one of our news I listened to. When he said that America was supporting or funding some part of Syria to fight against the Assad, the American-backed Syria, whatever they call that, I've forgotten how you put it. Now, why can't America? Why can't our America or those we think we are? Why can't we get, if they cannot say anything? Why can't we get weapons from them? Why? And if they cannot give us weapons to fight and get out of this place, why are we still wasting time in America? This is a question that we have here all the time, because this is what our leaders has been doing, and they have because our leaders know that Britain and America and 5 and 6. Why can't look at this man? If this man that they are called shaking hand now with an American president had been run to Europe, they would have arrested him in Europe and put him in jail. Today, he will not be a president of Syria. But because he was hiding maybe in one of the countries, maybe in Jordan, maybe in Lebanon, around Syria, and those people will not hand him over. Maybe in Turkey, those people could not hand him over, arrested him the way they arrested our prime minister. That is why he's shaking hand today with the president of America. If they have arrested him the way they arrested our prime minister, he will not shake hands. They will still be in prison. This is why I am shouting it. Western is our problem. They are using Fulani, but their problem is America and Europe. They are the capital problem we have. And our leaders, this is where our leaders are living. This is where they are living. And they're shaking hands with these people who does not want us alive. Why can't we change course for once? For once, let our leaders move around, turn around the world, get us a help somewhere. We need somebody to give us what we need. Those of us who are me, I'm in homeland. Those of us who are here, watch our men die every time. Watch our men lose our family member in checkpoint, and I will see I'm Nigerian army going to bushes to look for our those who are defending our land and leaving Boko Haram in the north. All the Nigerian army and police, they are now in the southeast. Why the terrorists is ravaging the north? And our men are doing their best with the little we have. But it is time for our leaders to go out of the. In fact, it's in America. For somewhere, we can be shouting for 50 years. Madam Weber, let us go somewhere else that can give us. We are not looking for recognition. No. We are not asking them to come and fight our wars. No. But we can get something. Now, South Sudan, what do you call them? Rebels in South Sudan is attacking the North Sudan have been fighting the Sudanese army for over 2 years now. Now they are using drone to fight. It is not those rebels they call them. They are not the one producing those, what do you call it, drone. They get it somewhere, a country. In fact, I heard it in the news that UAE is supplying it to them. Why can't we get a country that will agree with us? If we can't get it in Europe, can't we get it in Africa? Can't we get it in Asia? Can't we get it somewhere else? Why must we die in Britain and America? Why? Why? Can somebody tell me why our leaders say all of us will die waiting for America and Britain? Why can't we check somewhere else? Why are we dying waiting for Britain, waiting for America? The people who are killing us, how do we think that? When are they going to speak? When are they going to do anything? Why can't we check somewhere else? Why? Why is our leaders head bent? Why? Today they are shaking hands with somebody they call terrorists, put a 10 million ban on their head. But our leaders, the only thing their crime is that defend yourself. They are in prison in Finland. They are in prison in Nigeria. And the rest of us are in the bush hiding. And there's somebody tomorrow now, I thank our APM, I respect him, I love him. But tomorrow we're going to take picture in White House with our leader, with the leaders of America. And some of us will be happy. But we need something to make something happen. We may not get all the money here because the reason why some people who want to support, many of them may not have the money. But we can get people, there is a country somewhere who want to help us. Why our leaders are not moving? What are they waiting for? Why? They say we need to conquer place or take territory before we go for negotiation or whatever. No. South Sudan that is fighting, North Sudan, the rebels that are fighting there, which territory have they taken before they begin to use drone? Who are supplying those drones for them? Boko Haram, who is giving them drone? Who is supplying those drones for them? M22, who is giving them? In fact, our leaders should move around. They should move around. I'm not saying you should get out of America, no. But what I'm saying is that the friends of our enemy can never help us. I tell you, people, I buried my friend from Port Harcourt. We take him to Aba during Donald Trump. He was in our way that people died. More than 20-something people or 60 people was in prison in Port Harcourt. For 4 years, he stayed in America's White House. And people were going, even though they said the lobbies are not working. But I know he heard about it. What did he do? Why are we hell-bent? Why? Look, Burkina Faso, even though they are independent country, yes, but they move out of the so-called West. And now the people are paying attention. Can't we go somewhere? Must our freedom come from America? If they why can't we look somewhere else? You see, this thing, that's why sometimes now I don't want to come to air, because anytime I come on the air, this is the only thing that will be bothering my mind. Not after people, any day I manage to come out from wherever I hide, come out, I hear the same thing, we see it saying the same story, and we see, it's true that all these things need money. It's true that all these things we are saying need money. But the little money we have, we can talk to, there will be somebody somewhere that want to help. There will be the country somewhere that want to help. Why can't we go around? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Machineke. Alobi, thank you for that wonderful submission. Odogu, you have the mic now.
Thank you very much, Nwachineke. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location and where you are watching us from. I thank all Biafrans. Okudi number, David Nana, Alobi, my brother who just speak. I beg you, Butuo. I greet all Biafrans, our sister Kiruka, Mr. Snow, and all protocol observed. Because I really need Kambapi also. Let me go ahead. First of all, I thank all of you once again. My brother, I love you, Butuo. Everything is, I believe our government are working very hard to see what will come out. Because if there is no road for here, we'll make road. So I believe our government is working very hard for that. So that is what I'll comment for your submission. The reason why I picked the mic, I wanted to pick the mic from Pastor Van program, but he's giving everybody short time. So I don't want to interrupt because he's saying he's going to work when our brotherhood number was giving his submission for the video he played about real Donald Trump. So I wanted to talk concern that video where he said he's going to give South African citizenship. I was like, how? Because everything you are saying is mind game, like what we are saying here. Like now we are Biafrans. You tell all Biafra move to US, then we leave our motherland. Who will occupy the same flag? The same flag will still occupy it. Because our people said, don't give me fish, teach me how to fish. US already become, they already have everything. So going there is like the real Donald Trump. I respect the man, but giving them fish for mouth is like, it's like you don't like them. Teach them how to fish, help them to liberate their land, because that place is their land. But for we Biafran, we don't want to go to US. We don't want your citizenship. What we need from you, because everything we are saying here, I know you, Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, you are aware. Because Biafra died for your sake. Biafra voted for you, for even this recently before you become the president. Our people are doing live videos, say go to vote. You cannot tell me your secretary or anybody working with you cannot see the video to bring it for you. So we Biafran don't need any citizenship. What we need you is to, we don't even need your men to come and help us, because we have people who will fight for us. We have our soldiers, they are there. Only what we need, because we have the technology already, we have the what it takes to bring anything down. We need it from you. Only deliver it for us. We fight for ourselves. We don't need your citizenship. We don't need anything. Don't give us a fish. Just help us with the technology and the some logistic you have. Your weapon. We can fight for ourselves. We have men. We have our soldiers. So real Donald Trump, if by any means you come across this program, we Biafran said we need your help, because we campaign for you. Our prime minister is the first person to endorse you. So you cannot say you don't know. He knows. So now everybody knows the word is playing mind game. But as you said, Jesus Christ is your boss. We Biafrans are children of God. So you must do something. If you don't do something, remember God will be angry with you. That's why I picked the microphone to talk to real Donald Trump. And secondly, I don't want to comment on what NGOZI Rabeze brings on Fly to make picture and the video, because that is disgusting. Anybody who is because you cannot see when we launch our men, soldiers, Biafra Defense Force, Biafra Liberation Army, and see their uniform, see how they equip. Then you see this thing on the forest, and you're still clapping and commenting on that. You must be sick. You must be sick, because that thing is very disgusting. And I don't know how you bring it. Some people who borrowed the one uniform of soldier and every like terrorists, and they put them in the forest, and they said this is the soldier. It's a very shameful. to someone to tag Biafra for that nonsense. Say they are Biafra army or whatever they call themselves, and put Biafra flag on their back. And anywhere, even if they just take the picture and go, then also we still go down one day, because they put disgrace for Biafrans to go there and make that nonsense picture and video and put it there. And then this evil woman posted it around. Maybe some people will see it and thinking that these people are not serious. But thank God our men are there. They see the picture when we launch them. They see how they equip. They see how they're gallant and playing their band like a real soldiers. Not even that thing there inside that place. So I don't have any shaking for that one. I don't want to go deeper for that one. That one is disgusting. It's dead in arrival. And once again, please, Biafrans, immediately come to the space. Please share. Your cheer will go a long way. Your cheer will reach someone else. Your cheer will go a long way. And I will tell you guys, all Biafrans, what you need to fund your men. We already have Biafra Liberation Army. They are there. They are too much. They are there. They are even ready today, tomorrow. Like our brother Alob is saying, everything is. I know we need money. Like to do this one, you need money. Even the Burkina Faso, who is doing everything, anything they hire from North Korea or from Putin, they have some percentage because they cannot short. And that one is a sovereign country already. They have their what they give them, like what will come back for me when I do this, because the whole world is playing mind game like economy. If you give too much from here, the economy will go down. So like our brother Alobi is saying. So everything we're doing, we need money. We need money. All this thing Abraham is doing it with, because he's the one president, he's the country. So when you go and hire drum to finish all this terrorist jihad, you still pay those the professionals that come to control those stuffs. It's not free. So we Biafran need money to fund our men, so that they will keep doing what they know how to do best. And when the time comes, our leader already said it, Biafra will come. That is the main thing, Biafra will come. So I don't want to, I like what all these jihadists, terrorists did to Nigeria soldier, because all the Nigerian media and carrying Abraham Traore, they kill civilians of Flame, blah, blah, blah. Immediately they're saying that they just slap them anyhow, would kill all their soldiers. They are ashamed to post it. They just post a few and crying like babies. Now they keep quiet. Now they keep quiet. So I like what all these jihadists do to them. So, and now they come. They already come. They are already in their city, in the zoo. They're there. If you go online, you will see them. They already come. Mazinam Dikano tell them, you will come for our land. Your terrorist soldier will come to our land and open ways for the jihadists to take all your cities in the north. And that prophecy already fulfilled. Let's mark it good, like that one already fulfilled. And once again, I thank all Biafran. When you come for the space, please share. Please share. And I want to drop the mic here, so that if anybody have anything to say, let him come up and address Biafrans. I thank everybody once again. May you remain blessed. Bless everyone. Say.
Thank you, Adogu. Thank you for that wonderful submission. When Biafra is restored, each and every one of you will be happy that you fought a good fight. And just like you said, nothing will stop Biafra from emerging as a free nation.
Exactly.
Not in our generation to come. This generation, our generation, is the generation that people have chosen for Biafra to be restored. So just like you are standing very strong here, because of the spirit of our dead ancestors that are fighting in the spiritual realm. So are their spirits strong to make sure that Biafra is restored? There is nothing anybody, any country, any nation, any president in this world can do to stop Biafra from emerging. There is nothing saboteurs can do. Happy slaves, there is nothing any of you can do. The only thing you can do is you can come and lament. You can come and propagate your propaganda. You can come and try to discourage people. Eventually, all of you will be failure, and Biafra must emerge. So Biafrans, support our liberation, support our fight, support the Biafran Defense Forces, support Igwe Butuzo for holding the defense line, support David Black for holding the airspace and his men and commanders, support General Gento and every other commander, Holy Ghost and all the rest of them. Support them through the funding, pay your BLT, embrace the IOU loan. These are the ways you can support the freedom of your people. Those in Onitsha, what are you waiting for? Those in Ladipo Market, in Lagos, what are you guys waiting for? You can see the atrocities of the Nigerian state against you in 2023, where your markets were destroyed. Did anybody come for you? Did anybody come to, to take the Nigerian government to court? Were your properties, were you compensated for the burning of your properties? No, because you are a Biafran. So right now, you have an opportunity, an ample opportunity at that, to support your freedom. And whatever you have lost, Chukwu Okike Abiama and our Biafran government will make sure that the Biafran government will go and put all the charges before the international court against the Nigerian government. They are going to pay you, but you have to support our liberation. Very, very important. Thank you so much. And please, Biafrans, pick up the mic. This awareness creation, this information is for everybody to preach. Not only for David or Uncle Dinamba or Alobi or Dogu or Mary Tekam or any other person. No, it is collective responsibility. We are the eye that the government are using. We are the mouthpiece of the government where we are on space. So you can speak on variety of issues, but we have a very important topic. Do you think that if Britain, if Nigeria can buy everybody, can buy any viable person, that Biafra will stop from emerging? What are your thoughts? What do you think will happen if Biafra emerges as a free nation? Assuming that our leader and our prime minister is released today and Biafra comes, do you think that our people will continue to suffer? Do you think that justice will elude us? Do you think that the marauders or the terrorists will still be in our land? If the Biafran Defense Forces have all the material that they need to work, do you think that the next 24 hours, the terrorists will not leave our land? What are your submissions? What do you think about the forthcoming 30th of May celebration or Remembrance Day of our heroes? What about the 26th protests about our leaders who are still in captivity? They are released. The protests against the governments that are holding them. So we need everybody to pick up the mic and say your bit. Don't be surprised. It is your own submission that can convert somebody who is sitting on the fence. You can never know. You can never tell. But it's very important you make your submission known. And I want to use this opportunity to welcome our sister, one of the women I respect so much. I respect our women so much. I respect Sis Mary Tekam so much. A very gallant Biafran woman from the coastal region of Biafra. It is you hardly come to a space where Mary Tekam is not available, or where a Mary Tekam is available and she doesn't send message to her people in the homeland. It can never happen. Whenever you see Mary Tekam on space, she is here to send message to our people in the homeland, either in our language or in the borrowed language that we are using. But every language is welcome here because we all are Biafrans. In Biafran, we have so many dialects, okay? So Mary Tekam, I welcome you, and you have the mic if you don't mind. If you are free to speak, you have the mic, sister.
Thank you very, very much, David. Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. lover of freedom. Good afternoon, Mercy Onyedika. Good afternoon, David. Good afternoon, Alobi. Good afternoon, everyone. Kiruka. Oh, my darling sister. Good afternoon, my lovely mother. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Snow. Good afternoon, Ben. Good afternoon, Odoku. Good afternoon, Mercy Ekpa. Obi Chicago. Sorry, my people. Good afternoon, Choose. Good afternoon, Harry. Bo. Good afternoon, Ima Essien. Good afternoon, Afam. Good afternoon. We are so many, my people. We are so many. I'm trying to be, you know. Good afternoon, my love freedom, mother and sisters. We are here again. Good afternoon, Biafra land. Good afternoon, our leader, Mercy Nnamdi Kanu Imaikondo. Good afternoon, our leader, Mercy Simon Ekpa Njoku. Itiare Kondo, the rock of Biafra. Good afternoon, our present leader, Mercy Nkenkere Abasi, APN, the Iroko Trail of Africa. Yes, you know, the Lord is my lovely soldiers, so you know, my angels, my lovely son. I'm a mother, no, me, some of them. I'm a woman, you know, my brothers, my sisters, our freedom fighters, the people who save our life. We don't know how to call you people. You are angel, you are spirit, you are the honor of the land. That is why you are protecting your land. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. May the God Almighty continue to give you wisdom and strength so that you will carry on, because that is your land. The tax you have to pay, that is it. Yes, my people, I want to just sing one song for my heart. Yes, because, you know, since the whole today, it just be ringing in my ear. So I hope you people will love it. Yes, so my Biafra is a beautiful land. Oh, my Biafra is a beautiful land. Land with honey, land with beautiful people. My Biafra is a beautiful land. My Biafra is a beautiful land. My Biafra is a beautiful land. Land with people, land with beautiful people. My Biafra is a beautiful land. Another one, now two. Thank you very much. Oh, this one too, because I love it so much. This is Biafra, my Biafra, my Biafra. Oh, this is my Biafra. Nobody can take away from me. Oh, this is my Biafra, my Biafra, my people. This is your land. This is your land. Nobody can take away from you. Oh, this is my land. My Biafra is my nation. My Biafra is where I come from. My Biafra is a beautiful land. My people, this is your land. Oh, nobody can take away from you. Nobody can take away from me. My Biafra is a beautiful land. My Biafra is a beautiful country. That is where I come from. That is where my mother, my father come from. My Biafra is a beautiful country. My Biafra, my people. This is my Biafra and this is my nation. Nobody can take away from me. Oh, this is my beautiful land, my nation, my people. This is your land. Oh, this is your land. Oh, nobody can take away from you. No matter anything, nobody can take away from you. This is my land. This is my beautiful land. Biafra, this is my nation. This is my land. That is your land, oh, my people. This is your land, and this is your land, and that is your land, oh, my Biafra, my beautiful people. That is your land, oh, nobody can take away from you. Thank you, my people. This is my land, and that is my land. Biafra nation is my land. Nobody in this earth. Ibarawo. And my beautiful land, my beautiful country. Then me, Mary, I will allow Yagawo when I did me. Jesus, he can make it the pay. I say me the peke. I say, young use on me can make it come and the yak safe, even if me and you, we can never let it because we are there in the end. You must fall. Very, very important. You must rest your own funding for your life, my people. Nobody will do it for you. Listen, you are very close to it. You will see what you never even believe for your own life. Whether you can, if this two name, Nigerian name, given to you people by force, by power, and you accept to collect it, they should wait and see. Good and bad must surely happen. Then you would use your own eye and see the kind of calamity these people been did to you for many, many years. Your eye cannot open. And your ear become deaf and dumb. And you allow other people to suffering, to pain, death, and cry, and many, many things is happening. Not any of you people will make a word. With that one man, giving soul, giving life, give to nature, say, okay, use me. If anything we want to do, make my people free. That is where the spirit, that is where the nature say, okay, yes, we find it. And me and you, our eye, you know where you are. You know, they sit down again for mud. They eat. They say you are sitting in paradise. All of you, I know many of you people still sitting there. Many. They are still sitting in the bottle, in the blood and eating and thinking that they are eating in paradise. Imagine. Sitting in the smelling what I mean, maybe you will not understand. I'm not talking just a dustbin in the road. Your government, your politician, your e-way, your stupidity, illiterate, wise people. Eating in the mud, you wear your eye open. You cannot say no, enough is enough. And you think we, Britain, the whole world, think we can still continue doing that. No, that is why our leader said, when time comes, you will cry, and we say cry blood for us. If your blood can come out for your eyes. As you people, Nigerians who government Britain, the empire of demon, as you feel you're so wicked, the time never reached to you people to cry. When you know the pain, if you can cry blood, come out for your own eye, for Biafra, then the pain you give to Biafra, you will succeed. You will feel, you will sleep. You will be breathing, you will still sit down in that your dirty paradise and enjoy it. Without that, you can't have peace. No, you can't. Because we are ready for you, physically and spiritually. All of you people. When they kill, they make many sick one day there. All of them. Dankote is here. Emir of Sultan Sokoto is there. Malami is there. All of them where you serve governor as shit as they are. Cow shit. Imagine. Cow shit. Eating your fellow woman being flesh. Thinking that you will have peace. For Biafra, this time where we want to declare our nation, No way, my brother. Tie your waist very, very strong. Stand in your feet, barakata. Stand and wear. Because this time, if you blow me, I'll blow you 10 times. Yes, that's all it be. Because freedom is not given. No. He's taking it in the Teka. Akpabio Morobado, the president this thing. I mean, they sell every sell level, sell both in life, sell everything. It become empty. Akpabio Morobado, she's there. She's empty. Only shit and dirty things. Morobado score use mufake evoking me my mini fiok, but if you're no mokento, most neke word or friend no mokento me, is neke mufoki word. Because put on fresh name mufoki word. Put a many a type fiok to Mickey word of a seki no mufo me. Even mukaru from when you no go to school, you can have a no that money fiok about saying no. Because I forgot, because look at all the illiterate karu from where. What did they have? The one where go school say even becoming more stupidity. So for nearly my forefathers, my mama, my papa, them that time they tell me say that money for your brain, the God gift, what God give it to you. Then when you go and learn it, it's just attached, just to refresh your memory. Some of them you even go when you read too much, you become a stupid because you will live full everywhere. You don't know, you would think you're a wise man, but you don't know you're the most stupidity person in this world. Look what the Sentangaro. Mufo more bano. Governor mufo score sign mufo. If they sign on a debt. Every day, probably a day. And any papa or dead man now. Is a dead man walking. Nsukonsu. I don't know. Ufe yusu table no debo ke sisi na mufe ba. Bo fen to me. Awi ye me you for ibok. Nothing is happening. Abang po no mo create it pake. Ebo chegu fo. E man ko be near bo safe ku went for the Joshua ba se mene no nyene di edrim poro mi. Moro ba ke that ku box wodo. I saw one ebo ye ebo. Me krebo kan nyini mi e ku en safe. Pen mufe pema. Mufe pema. E ko bi ko e banga Biafra government in Elsa and homeland. Mufo mi ba. E continue mufe di tuaye. You don't want no kid. You don't come for tag and call me. In Biafra ma di restore to mebo cable to keso government baraba. Mufebi to aye they can because it would not be mercy for Ibago mufonomoke. Ibago mufonomoke be bon to mufedido politician from A to Z. If not do on mufibu men that dirty smelling image come to Ebokebi did is on Biafra. Because am I restore from what I to make a comedy water, I know move a water away there, ye be wood, a minute of Biafra. I saw Biafra would for that direct. If I saw Biafra, made your own saber. Made your own saber because of Sue government Britain, because of Fulani, Arab, because of Jihad, be what want to mean table. You saw my man, I make it my own fatherland, my motherland. They never take blood before Mufemedio. We forbid blood. If you kill, come our land. You must pay for it. That is the calamity. You can never come inside. But now, how come they can't tell you, hey, so you prefer the one they go kill you, kill your mama, nothing they happen to them. And you know the best one on move for me, God they forgive. But you don't like the one where God tell you say, though there is no kill, you don't want to kill, you don't need to share blood. But you don't talk about that one. You don't want to follow the template. But the God afokene, be able to me, okay, in the water, nami ibe water, here for nakan. It destroy a friend from Poeman to me because of some European who forgot. All your village 10, like that is if you enter there, that village will be say, no light, no hospital, no good market. You're still in outside with mud for road. You know, when rain fall, you are still in the mud. Only Amaka city. Nothing. But I think our village, the church is about for the main village, you're for. One street where no road. 10, 20 churches, big one stand there, but you know get better house. People they die, corner of the way. Every day you're going and give the small one, but you know if you ask them, make even your church, if the government you die for, no if make the better thing. Water, you know if you get better water. Oh God of Nazareth. Mufemene ke sme. Sia mufumi ke meke ndi mene ko di bo yang me mo walk o fun. Sia mufumi ke meke ndi bo ke Biafra me ni fun. Sia mufumi di o ki bo nto me ke se wana mi ke do ta pa ni ko ke ye mufe walk o fun of Fulani. Ye mufo yak Fulani didi iton mufo ton di same. Se mufumi ki kopo. IKOM makara. Am I lying? IKOM makara. Britain in Omufu, you cannot even speak. The English Britain give to you. You don't speak it. You're speaking your language. In the village, I don't mean this mumu where they come out from, where they come from, deny it, both Lagos everywhere. You understand? They turn to Fulani. I'm talking about your own village. Did they speak English? Where Britain give it to you? If this song man for, I may IKOM makara. Did you go on Mufoke say tang? I mean to economy. I don't tang economy. Ntang iko song man ame. Ntang iko fudu de. Ntang even iko petang iko makara to mo say they look me say this one oh he. You understand? Can you understand? They look at the kind lie you're lying to yourself. All of you people. All of you people from head to Z, both politicians everywhere. You are lying to yourself, and that lying to yourself will turn back and deal with you guys. Very, very miserable. Because this is what we are. This is what we are looking for. And we are ready to deal with you people. Thank you very much. Please, fun, and make sure you know what to do. You love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you will love others. When you love yourself, you will love your land. When you love your grandmother, or even if you don't have mother, you will have sisters or relation there. When you love them, you will love yourself and you will love your land. Without that, you're lying to yourself. And you know what I mean. Thank you. Please, today, I will join $5 again for my place. That is 30 gemma. So, that will be, I'm still counting down. And I hope they will count down. Today, 5 gemma, make it 30 gemma. Thank you very much, my people. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Thank you so much. Yes, we can hear you.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
I
our
said
sister.
today.
Yes.
Today I have plate of 25, and today I joined 5 again. That is 30. Oh, my lovely sister Nkiru, you heard it. Okay. See you then. Thank you. See you then. Yeah.
Thank you so much, our own sister Mary Tekam, for that support to our government, for the Biafran people, for the Biafran nation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that when women join this struggle, you know that Biafra is already here with us. We have the likes of Mary Tekam, we have the likes of Sister Nkiru, we have the likes of Helen Peters, we have Obi Chicago, we have Enaho, the institution herself, we have Alex, we have, there are so many, Mercy 334, we have them in the government, in the cabinet of BRGIE. These women have demonstrated their courage, their resilience, and their consistency, and they have proven that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was actually truthful in that prophecy, because the contributions of these women have made tremendous positive impact in the quest for the freedom of our people. So all these women, when you see them speak, they are not just speaking for the sake of speaking. They are speaking because they were chosen for this restoration. They are among the 100 men and women that Chukwu Okike Abiama promised our leader that when the time comes, I am going to send you this special breed of individuals. They are here doing exceptionally well for the freedom of our people. They are here in our government. They are here in the media. They are there in the homeland. They are there in the de facto. Everywhere you can think of, these women are there fighting alongside their men to make sure that their land is free. Ada cannot be in Biafra land. and allow the atrocities to continue to happen. So I look at these women as they are Biafra. They are here fighting assiduously to make sure that Biafra is restored. Thank you, Mary Tekam, for that wonderful submission. Biafrans, the ball is in our court to fight for our freedom. Nobody can fight it for us. Nobody is going to give us freedom. Forget the fact that, oh, we are going to America for recognition. America can only recognize with their own interests protected. They will restore Biafra, or they are going to, acknowledge Biafra when they think that their interest is also protected. But you and I, it is our responsibility to fight with everything we have. We are not going to leave this fight for the next generation. You can imagine what you are passing through now. You are passing through thick and thin. Then imagine a scenario where you are not there and you leave this fight for your children. Oh my goodness me. These children will lament. These children will curse you, their fathers and their mothers, for allowing them to fight a fight that ordinarily you and I would have fought for them. And that is why we are making sure that we are going to fight this fight with everything we have. Everything we have, both spiritually or otherwise, in spirit and in truth. If it is hoe, use the hoe. If it is cutlass, machete. If it is knife, traditionally, any way you can fight this fight to make sure that Biafra is restored, you are welcome to the fold. The men that are defending our land, they are there and doing justice to that, our liberation. Those of us in diaspora, you are not expected to carry gun. The only gun that you are expected to carry is the financial gun. The financial burden of this liberation rests on the oars of those in diaspora. Like our leader said, that those in diaspora, especially he made mention of America, they are supposed to fund this liberation. In this case, the Nigerian government wasted no time in buying some buyables, in destroying some brains, in pushing them towards hamburger, pizza, and all the rest of them. Most of those in America, they are so concerned in eating pizza, hamburger. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Why their homes, their villages are being overrun by the terrorists. Why their villages are being taken over. They are doing, yeah, man, with hamburger and pizza and hot dog and cold dog. Their people are expecting them to free them from the occupation of the terrorist Nigerian state, from the bondage of the Nigerian terrorist state. And they are there eating hamburger and pizza, forgetting that their land is under siege, forgetting that Nigerian government have bought all the political players, all the governors from the southeast are under the tutelage and control of the Nigerian state. So they cannot speak. They have no balls within them. They have no courage. They are fearful. They are not bold enough to confront their fears. They cannot speak truth to power. No. That is why our people are being killed, they will not speak. Why our farms are being destroyed by the terrorists, they cannot speak. Of course, you see what these Fulani headers are doing in various farms. They go and uproot your cassava and pieces it for their cows to eat. They go and cut all the corns and allow their melu to eat off our crops. This is a form of intimidation and conquest because they want you to come to the farm and complain. And when you go there, they cut off your neck. And nobody will speak for you. When you go there, they kill you, they kidnap you, and demand ransom on your head. And your governor will not speak. Your senator will not speak. Your local government will not speak. Your PG will not speak. They will only speak when it is after 4 years. They come with rice. They come with bannu. They come with gari. They come with yam. Vote for us. We are going to do this. We are going to do that. We are going to protect you. Oh, we are going to water your communities. We are going to road your communities. Electricity will be 24/7. They use that to deceive you. And when they get into power, they turn back and give you waka. They give you shege because they know that they have bought your conscience, that you have sold yourself. When you collect that 500 naira or that bag of salt or tomato or whatever, you will not have the moral balls to challenge them when they are not doing the right thing. That is why we say we are tired with the status quo. We no longer want to live in such a useless society where the people that are supposed to protect you are the one killing us. Where the people that are supposed to provide for you are the ones sending you to go into robbery. That is how bad that it is, where the government that should give you employment are the ones now turning around to come and kill you for being self-employed. They come and kill you for fending for yourself. How long are we How long are we continue to be beggars in our own land? How long should we continue to run from our ancestral land? How long shall our women and children be killed and nobody is defending them? How long are we going to seek for employment for our teeming population, the youth that are coming out from schools? How long will you continue to ask for electricity, 24/7 electricity all around our communities? How long? Since time immemorial, the creation of Nigeria, we have not witnessed such. Our fathers did not witness it. They are no more. And we have not witnessed it up to this moment. Is it when we are gone? So that is the reason why we are fighting. That all those things that they prevented us from enjoying, all those things that they did not want us to enjoy, we are going to enjoy it by thunder, by force. We are going to make sure that we change the status quo as they have left it, because that is their game plan. They will continue to impoverish us so that the terrorists will continue to come to our land. The terrorists, I mean, the British, the French. These are another terrorists who are taking all our natural resources, because as long as they keep us impoverished, as long as they make sure that we are not united, as long as they make sure that, oh, after school, you seek for greener pasture abroad, you will not be focused on what is in your land. As long as they keep us in doing that, they will be taking our natural resources while we are looking for greener pastures. And that you are for their territories or their countries. That is so sad. So my brothers and sisters, it is time for us to wake up and take the bull by the horn. Support the Biafran Defense Forces, and your life will never remain the same. Rather, it will change for the better. Thank you so much. Encode the number. If you are there,
yes, thank you.
While
thank you so
take
much.
up the time to come back.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. I just went out. I'm just entering sites, but I will be able to in the next minute. Yes, Biafrans, please come and take up the mic and lend your voice to this. We cannot follow the course of the tag me
But you know, when you want to kill a dog, you give the dog a bad name, innocent dog that did nothing. So our leader exposed everything for us to know how our enemies operate. Demonize them, demonize them, demonize them, demonize them. Then, to the extent of demonizing them, then you go after them. You go after them. So, being that you have demonized them several times, when you go after them, people will no longer talk because they have created that impression of negative name. They didn't say that impression. They have called them evil names. They have called them all manner of evil names. So, whether two of us, if you will go after the people, no longer react because you have taken time to demonize them. So that has been the modus operandi, you know. Yes, my people, we will not allow the name, the colors, while we are doing our rightfuls in the level right, while we are doing the right thing, we will never allow that name, the colors to wear us down. You know, the video we played, something I want to take away from it is this. That people is the leader of a global terrorist known terrorist, Al-Qaeda. But because it did not go down today, the leader of the world went to recognize him and called him a nice looking guy. So today, if you fail, despite knowing that our enemies, they are fighting an evil cause. They are fighting evil cause. They are the aggressor. They are the criminals. They are the criminals. They are those doing everything that is not. They are doing everything that is not lawful against us. If they succeed tomorrow, the enemies, the people you see today, will go and have a handshake with them. They will go and have a handshake with them. They will go and recognize them. So that is to tell you that failure has no. Failure is orphan. Failure is the only orphan. You know. So we cannot afford to fail because we are fighting a just cause, and we will not allow those who are coming to take over what belongs to us to justice. We will not wait. We will fight with everything in us. We will fight with every anger, with every aggressiveness, with every alacrity. We are going to fight. We don't wait for anybody to come and help us. If they come to help us, fine, but we will not sit back and wait for somebody to come and help us. By then, the enemy will overrun us. So there, you see what is going on. They are being enabled. They are being trained by the Britain. The drone you see that they're using, the white people they see that are fighting with them, who are there? There was a time, last time before our prime minister was invited, they come with robotic tank. Okay, and some machineries inside. Who are those machineries? They refuse to come out, but some of them were destroyed alongside with the tank. You know? So who are those people? The way you hear Sabisa Forest today, this is the forest. That is one thing again, our people, Sabisa Forest. You think it's one kind of forest. It's a city, a well-planned city. A well-planned city with running water, constant electricity. Where you hear Sabisa Forest. Okay? The well-planned city with constant electricity, running water. The place they tell you Sabisa Forest. Babangida started fencing that place. Babangida fenced that place. Okay? So it's not just when you hear forest, don't be deceived. It's not a forest. So what am I trying to say? Please, I just came inside, okay? I was in a noisy place for a while. That was why I'm not responded. You know? So my people, please, it is time. This is not the time of building mansion. This is not the time of building hotels in a place where there is no sewage system. That money is a wasted money, okay? Because either along the line of fighting to liberate our land, those things are not done, or after much, it will not done because we can't build it without a sewage system whereby any small thing flood will ravage everywhere. I want you to listen to one voice. Yeah, when you listen to this voice, You'll be able to understand. You'll be able to pass the. If you have anybody, any of your relative in Lagos, in Abuja, those who don't know that the worst thing the enemy is doing is to first of all to take over their land, take over their ancestral land. That is the worst ambush. Okay, the worst ambush is to first of all take over your ancestral land if you allow them to succeed. Then when they come after you on the city where you think that you have arrived, then where are you going to run to? The ancestral land is a place whereby when you are attacked in the city, you run to your home and be safe. And now the enemy is fighting to take your home away from you. If you allow the enemy to succeed after taking away your home where you run and be safe, then if they come after you in that city where you are, where are you going to run to? Just like they are occupying, they are having their camp in our forest. If they did not flush them out, we do not provide needed funds to enable our NGO to get needed logistics to enable them to flush them away from our bushes. If they are there until they start the full-blown conquest, when attacking your village, you run into the bush, you think that you're safe in the bush, those in the bush will finish you. Just like the way they are doing now, if they take over a village and they come attack you in the city, then where are you going to run to? You know that this is a mess that you don't need to take chances. It is a mess that you need to take it as a priority, and you know that needed urgent attention. Nothing is more urgency. Nothing needed your attention and funding. All apart from your accommodation, your feeding or health, nothing again to take your fund than funding this Biafra liberation, pending when we control our resources. If you are waiting until we control our resources, is it not when you will be able to chase them out, those who are already in your land, before you are able to have access to your resources? When you are waiting, those are those who are preaching saying they are waiting for a leader to be out. You know that when you listen to that, you know that they are not, those wolves in cheap clothing. They are not part of us. They are deceiving the gullible. And if you are truly a Biafran, you are one of those who has nothing that notion or disseminating that nonsense. Look, I want you to look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. You see a moron. You see a mongoose in Kapi. You see a stinking mongoose in Dele. Bullshit. That's how ugly you are. And you're stinking like a Kapi. You know? For you to be uttering that statement, you want to wait until the leader is out. If our prime minister and those who stood by him wait, one is that you cannot even hear anything about Mazin and Kano by now. If they say that you wait if they come out. One, they cannot even have anybody, your village. In fact, you know, the people in the north, in Middlebelt, they have a place they run in IDP camp. They allow them a space to have the IDP camp. Their own, they won't even have this. They won't even allow you to camp in any way, let alone have an ID camp. They will unleash the terror on you with anger, with everything. The way they allow everything, they bring all their armory in our lands. And the one remaining in the military base, Musa and Co. and Chetima, allow the terrorists they created to easily scatter it away. You know, they think that all those military bases they attack, are they attacking them because they're engaging a fierce gun battle and they overpower. If you think that is so, that means you don't know what is happening. They are just enabling, just make it easier for them to just you know, it is a orchestrated plan. They are all together in it. So just like when you when you are different group, but all of you are working together, only those who are gullible will not know that you are working together. But those who are you that are working together, everything will be easier for you. You leave everything easy to your colleague, to your partner in crime. So that is what is going on there. So they are not taking those things over because they engage in a strong gun battle. They just leave it for them, just the same way they are ambushing the idiotic Biafrans and other Southerners, other indigenous people, Christians that are enrolling in Nigeria army or anything Nigeria arm carrier. You are there to help Fulani to dip their Quran into their Islamic and also help them to take over your village and also to die for nothing, die foolishly. You know, it's better you in a village when you see them, you rise up with your knife or whatever to comfort them. If you die doing so, in fact, you'll be regarded as a hero. This will be kind with you than going to die in Tabisam fighting Boko Haram. Those who created the terrorists are the one coming to recruit you to go and fight them. Imagine that kind of thing. After Musa will be taking money on your head, on the head of those people, you know, they won't even know that they have already take their life, kill them, but they will take money on their head. Also, the money meant for the fallen soldiers that's supposed to be given to their family, they'll be taking it as well. You know, that is when, before you know it, they were taking the money on their head for more than months. Even those whom their wives are young, Musa and Co, they will buy them in barrack and beating them. You know, they have to think. In fact, you are the most foolish idiot if you, after all this awareness, you go and join the Nigerian military. I'm not pitying you. So, my people, we must do what is. Annie Paul, right? Please just hold on. Let me play one voice before, so that you can go along. You can also add your own while commenting. You can add your own join. This voice is on the most of all might have had this voice, but I want also to take something out of it. Because
Mazi, it's not coming out. Oh, it's not coming out well, please.
Okay, I understand. Let me remove my Bluetooth. I think I'm on Bluetooth. Let me remove it.
You can allow Anna Yopo to speak. Then
Is it coming out?
it's noisy. It's very noisy.
Go ahead, I will ratify it. Go ahead, I will ratify it, okay? I think he's go ahead. Anipol, go ahead.
It's like he's down now. He has been, it's like network has kicked him out. So
I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me request again. Please request again, okay? I'm so sorry for let me request. I don't know if he's coming out now, this thing. Is it coming out?
It's coming out, but it is noisy. It is noisy. We can't get the clear message.
It's coming out now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's coming.
And the money has since been the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and also Mr. Okechukwu was asked to pay a fine of 200,000 naira for each count charge, that is 400,000, and also to serve a 6-month prison term. Now, my question now is this. If Mr. Okechukwu had been an Hausa or a Fulani person, or even Yoruba, would they have treated him this way? Would he have been treated this way? The question is no. He would not have been treated this way. Why do I say so? You see, let me tell you something. Until Nigeria begins to treat the Igbos equally as they treat other major ethnic groups, Nigeria will never make progress. I'm a Yoruba man. Even if I die today, if there's anything like reincarnation, if I reincarnated, I will come back as a Yoruba person. But let me tell you one thing. You see, the problem behind the marginalization of the Igbos, the major problem are the Igbos political elite and elite businessmen. Leading into the 2023 presidential election, the likes of Imoni, Obi Kubana, Cubana chief priest, after all these men supported Tinubu, but let me tell you, if I understand what Tinubu is very well, let him win the second tenure. Let him win in 2027. He's coming for all of you. All of you now. They don't already declare the ones being made, but the ones who put hand there no clean.
Sorry, you see, my people, why I play this video is not because of marginalization. In fact, marginalization is a list of reasons we are fighting. I want you to take something. They say, if I know who Tinubu is, he's coming for you. Those who have crime, not only whether you commit crime or not. 2027, then you see that chatting my audio. They just what they did is just like previously, those they know they're building that, it's just testing of the microphone. That full meaning of that audio will manifest. There's no market that's Biafra market that we see that will exist. All those you are building will be knocked down, everything will knock down. You know that Lagos has been apportioned. In fact, your back yourself may not even have any portion in that Lagos when the time comes. So if you know anybody that a relative or friend in Lagos, tell them to use their number 6 to do what is nice to them, because some of them whom they are building were knocked down. If you tell them that time to sell it and use the money to support defense of our land, they will call you all sort of names. Now those who they own unaffected don't think that is uhuru for you. So that is why I played this audio. This guy was saying that they will dig out any crime, whether you commit anything or not. I'm telling you that time, all of you will hear it. Like I said, those who take over a village, they think that they will accommodate you, they will allow you to live in the city. Those who come to take over a village, if you allow them to succeed, they don't think they will allow you to live in the city. Okay? Yes. So it's better you forget anything in that city, use that thing you have there to make sure you, in fact, to defend, to protect your ancestral land, that one that is your own. That one that is your own, go and protect it. Use what you have. The better you protect it, even the better you wear one trouser, one pants, to make sure you protect that land. This is not time of buying fleet of cars and all those things. All those things are nonsense, because I'm telling you, it can be burnt. Remember, there was a time that in Abuja, I forgot what happened that time. What they did, they burnt Biafran cars in Abuja. I forgot what happened that time. You see those thugs, they use jeep, drop thugs, and there's a gun they procure from Israel. You see them in the hand of thug. I forgot what happened that time. I can't remember what happened. Is it before the NSAS or after NSAS? I don't know. But something happened. They go where our people park their car, expensive cars, they set everything ablaze. What did you do? Did you do anything? That one is just more, the worst, and that one is coming. So if you like, you do what? You remove your money in Nigeria Bank. Biafra Bank is more secure than Nigeria Bank. You may not see any structure. That one will not deceive you. But in terms of, digital currency, Biafra Bank is more secured. It's better you remove your money there, because let me tell you, when anything happens to you in the zoo as in Nigeria, who are you which police station are you going to go? Which court are you going to go? A Ghanaian whose properties in Lagos can even listen to, can be compensated, but nobody will listen to you and they can't do anything. So that is why, if you are wise, as a Biafran, government can fight for your property than you be in Nigeria. So if you analyze all those things, you do what you're supposed to do on time to avoid Hadaino. Thank you so much. I don't know if Anna your poll is back. Is he back? So we can, Dr. David Nana. So I don't know if you have anything to say for that. Let's wait for this Anna your poll to him. I don't know if I would allow him to.
Yes. Thank you. Please, Biafrans, not only for the host and the co-host to make their submissions, you can as well request for the mic. We have very, very important speakers on the speaking section. We have those who can, give us the best of the speeches. Please pick up the mic. Let us speak to our people. Let us educate those who are sitting on the fence. Let us call them out to come and support what we are doing. This fight is for all. It's not for a certain group of people. Because when the terrorists come, they are not going to ask those who are fighting for Biafra before they can machete you down. As long as they are concerned, as far as they are concerned, we all are Biafrans. No prior information before your killing. You can't confess, oh, you are not a Biafran or you are a Nigerian before they can kill you. Because they know that you are a Biafran as long as you are in Biafra land. So please, we need to educate our people. We need to let them know on the need for them to support our government for this freedom. And let them understand that it is only freedom of Biafra that can guarantee our sustainability, that can guarantee our life, that can guarantee justice, that can guarantee freedom, that can guarantee equity in our land. Only freedom of Biafra that can even guarantee the equality of black Africans, black men all around the world. So please pick up the mic and make your submission. Let your voice be heard by the Biafran people. They want to listen, they want to hear, so that they can contribute to our freedom. Very important. Thank you so much. Uncle the number, you have the mic now.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nana. Thank you. You see, dear friends, you see, this time around, why we are coming here to talk, not because we love to talk, but what we need now is money and action. But we continue talking because our people have no longer, they forgot something very, very, very quick. They forget something very quick. They forget because of the situation of the land, because of the system, we find ourselves. That is why we remind us all these things to tell you why you need the need, because something that we imagine a place where they will mow down, terrorists will mow down 50 people. 50 people, 50 law choosing members were brought down by terrorists. The painful aspect that's still paining me today, law choosing did not say anything. I've been searching to hear their comments, the strong comments of those about those killing of the people with those he gave apron to wear to say, hey, who are you? I'm a choosing. Who are you? They mow down wearing those apron, and we get up the next day and begin to go our various businesses. You know, they think, I don't know. Really, that is why sometimes when you do yourself this, how do you expect the stranger to take you serious or to come and it look as if they're carrying more than they believe? Sometimes when I blame, sometimes I look at my bar and say, the people who claim to be leaders in our region, they are not speaking of the crime against humanity going on our land, what Musas and with the terrorists give uniform are doing in a bid to carry out his asymmetric war. They are much. The media in our region, those ones, they are not reporting, you know. So sometimes when I blame, I say, how can I expect these people to talk when those who claim to be our leaders in our region are mute, you know? So they will not come and be crying more than bereaved, because that is what it is meant to, amount to. If they you that are the thing touched, who claim to be leaders or rulers or whatever you call yourself in the region, then you are mute. When the senators, the puppet governors, the appointed Igbes and Obis, the SS, the GO and bishops in every state, they are mute. If you're a bishop in your state or that the GO or your prophet is not telling you what is coming now, that means what are you waiting there? Do you wear them, Juma? You see, that's why that I don't. He's one of the people I say, if I see him in next 10 minutes, with 3 of them, I will cut their head off. He call his people, call them and tell them truth of what is coming. No need of missing war, no need of making them, making it politically correct with them, for them to be thinking that this will be better and taking on away. He told them categorically, this is a recolonization. You know, that is what is coming. So to enable them to prepare for the worst, he tell them how it is. If you are leader, you are daddy GO, you are bishop, you are pastor, you are Igbe, you are whatever you may call it, have not tell you him the truth about what is coming. That means you know that they are evil and enabler. Okay? Such person is an evil and enabler, because you need to know what is coming. He told their people, he told them what is coming. He told them he cannot provide them arms to defend them, but they to try means to defend themselves. So in that regard, those who have anything to do to know, prepare for the worst, they have known that the worst is coming, so they have to prepare. That is what every leaders, acclaimed leaders in our land will do. There's one man that I think from Old Enugu, we call is one of the politicians, but I see it is one of those who are sincere about you know, that system. When you enter there, the system, even though you are there to work for your people, the system will push you into becoming a monster against your people. So he called his people, he tell them that maybe the video, most of them have seen it. So he tell them that there are some Igbos that are enabling, working with the Fulanis to commit those crimes in our lands. And those Igbos, they're covering their face, but the Fulanis, they are keeping their face open. So saying after he best, so he tell the people that they are helpless. You just tell them that they're on their own, that they should defend themselves, that the government cannot defend them. That is what he just let the people know, that they're on this, what is coming, that nobody can defend, no government will defend them. So he prepared their mind, tell them the truth of what is coming. So that is what I expect from these people that control the majority of our people, because why we need to focus on these people, if this that the GOs and if there's if they want our people to block the road tomorrow, that 100 million, I mean 50 million or 20 million to block the road tomorrow, they can do it. Okay, because they gather multitude of our people. We see where somebody build auditorium of 100,000, of this thing, 50,000, controlling their mind. At the same time, they will not pass them the truth of what is coming. Can't you see how evil they are? You know? So they are the one who's supposed to let our people know what is happening and tell them the right thing to do to fund our defense forces. Okay? This fund we're talking about, let me tell you, if what goes out of the purse of our people in a week, just for 4 weeks, they give it to our defense forces, I'm telling you, that alone, because these people are, the government we have is government that they don't take, so they will take the money from they put their own money, you know. If they will take from that money you are donating, they put their own extra connected to make sure that the things work well. They are not government that spending people's money anyhow. You know, that is why they were our enemy was shocked. The achievement of Biafra government in exile, you know, with that resources you are contributing. So this money, if our people can get that tithe you are giving to these people on just 1 week, I mean 1 month, that first Sundays 1 month, you see one that they will use it to do, but they only focus on that tithe, our people, without telling them the truth. So I don't know why we keep quiet and allow that thing to continue. That is why I'm telling those of you who are in Biafra land, on Sundays, go to those churches, go there, and after you ask them question, through asking that question, something might happen. Ask them, yes, what are they, what did they see, or what is the opinion about what is happening, what is coming? This recognition, the voice of T.Y. Danjuma, what he told these people that recognition is coming, conquest, any conquest, so it's manifold conquest. Let them ask those pastors question, ask those bishops question, those reverends, ask them question, that is GO. Ask them so that you'll be able to, they know what they will say, whether they will play it, whether they will divert it. That is so doing those veil that they used to, because it's not ordinary. I don't think it's ordinary. You know, those things will fall out of those eyes of those bunch of followers that are following them that refuse to do what is right. Why those who are claim they are this, they are killing them in thousands, yet they are mute, they are not talking, yet you are still following them. So please, it's very necessary. If you are in Biafra land, let us expand, diversify our efforts in creating this awareness. We can use many strategies to get our people on board to know what is going on and know the right thing to do. Okay? You can visit those churches, go there after time of question, you ask questions. Be bold. The question you are asking, you are not saying ask question. Ask them question. What is happening now whereby they are killing Christians? Nobody is talking. Ask them questions. If they did not talk now, why are they going to talk? Who are they expecting to come and tell the people? Is it when the full blown this thing start, they will leave the people and they zoom off? They will leave them and run away with their private jets? Or is it what they're expecting? if they cannot tell the people what is coming now and tell them the right thing to do. Because every true pastor that loves you will tell you now, as we have different forces to protect us, tell you to fund them. Let me tell you, do you think if the middle belt have different forces, still will not tell them to fund them? He will tell them because they don't have. That is why he tell them, now I cannot help you, but you have to defend yourself to do something. So it's better you know what is coming than that you don't know, or somebody trying to tell you that is not true, then you are taken on away. So prepare for the worst, expect the worst, and prepare for the worst. That is any elder who cannot protect you but tell you truth about what is coming and advise you the best thing to do, because that is the best thing. Any elder or any that the GO will tell you truth about what is coming and tell you to fund Biafra Defense Forces. If he's the true man of God, who know what that these people are the true those fighting for interests of everybody. They are true servants of Chukwu Okike. They are true men of Chukwu Okike that are working for the people to able to exercise their inalienable rights, which is a natural right for everybody. So if your pastors are not telling you, if the GO are not telling you, your PGs, your IGBs are not telling you, so you should understand they are the enablers. You can't tell me that you are a leader, you are afraid in everything, you also are afraid to tell people the truth. Then what makes you a leader? A leader cannot, somebody who is afraid cannot be a leader. A coward don't be a leader. How can you be following a coward? What makes a leader? Why see people, Brahim Traore is many people, those elderly people who know him and those who everybody respect, because he takes bullet for his people. He don't speak in fear. Why we follow our prime minister? Because he takes bullet for us. He don't speak in fear. Why we follow our leader Mazinankan? He takes bullet for us, even in the front of his enemy. Our enemies, he tell them the way it is. That is why we still follow them and hold them in high esteem. He's telling me when you are afraid to speak the truth that I will be seeing you as my leader. Am I crazy? Am I foolish? If you are still following somebody who is afraid to tell you the truth as a leader, that means you yourself you are Dundee. Your foolishness is not second to none, and I cannot help you. Okay? So if they are afraid to tell you the truth, why are you still following them? They're supposed to be the epitome of truth, epitome of justice, epitome of fearlessness, epitome of boldness. And if all these things are lacking from their side, then why are you following them? What makes them that powerful men of God they claim to be? Why? Why are you still following them? Because I can tell you that the grip on our people, they have the highest grip on our people. And that is why we are having difficulty in passing all these messages. What we're not supposed to speak, shout, speak long, we take time in speaking it repeatedly. Yes, because if these people, they have added like Desmond Tutu, Martin Luther King, who fight for freedom, who speak the truth of power. If they are doing what they're supposed to do, our government will not be having any difficulty to pass this message. Can then be only controlling our people, taking tithes, bragging on private jets, and they don't care where they're being killed. And you and I will come here, keep quiet. You and I will come here, keep quiet. And the boy will be speaking slowly, slow poison, slow criminal, lying to our people, lying to your followers. Our people are going, you go in there, you see the imposter, that Buhari imposter, and keep quiet till that one finish and run away. Now, the conquest is coming, and still quiet. I have not tell you what to do. I have not tell you the truth about the conquest that is coming, and they are still following them. Are we going to fold our hands and keep quiet, allow them to continue fooling our people? Eh? Do you think that what they are doing are not affecting us? If you don't know that the silence and the grip of those people on our people is actually what is making our people as if they don't pay attention to what we're doing. Because after much, they will listen to what they are that the GO, what they are past tell them. Even they choose to obey them than their own parents. Why the book you read, the Bible you read, tell you obey your parents. It's not so obey pastor. And if you are doing anything, kneeling down for any of them, you are not doing those things to your parents. You are the one bringing destruction to yourself. Because after Chukwu, the next is your parents. Anything respect you give to anybody outside, but you don't give the same to your parents, you are fooling yourself. You are destroying yourself. I cannot help you. Welcome, my brother. This person I brought in Shooks. You have the mic.
Am I coming out? Am I coming out?
Yes, sir. I'm clear.
Okay. What I want to say is this: bribing all over. What we are seeing now is as the result of the bribe going on. Because there are boys that Uchobi as the result of the bribe that terrorist Nigeria has so many money into the hands of so many people masquerading themselves as Biafrans. You know, it's quite obvious. They said this pattern was supposed to say one time, train they are trying to fight against the Biafra armies. They are not doing it only in the Biafran army. They are doing it also in media. Don't be surprised that some persons here who is shouting, who is speaking with authority, wisdom, boldness, experience, and the evidences of these are the Irish discoveries is also in the future may manifest just as NGOZI showed up. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. And the terrorist Nigeria, what we are seeing displaying today is the money they are paying us. The amount they are spending because of Biafra is more than the amount they are spending in developing the country. The only money they are not spending is the money they are sharing in all their cities. I mean the politicians. They have paid so many money. They have given the Biafran politicians so many money and promised them so many things. Some of them come with promise, some come with threats of their lives. And just as Onyendu said, they will worry you, weaken you, discourage you, and you succumb. You decide, is Biafra my father? And then you say is the IKID, just like we Christians. Some people will say, am I the one that killed Jesus? Or am I going to suffer? Am I Job? The person will be down and discouraged, and he chicken out. Why? That is their money paying out. They are not doing anything, just like the one because they are basically displayed criminals he called army. You know why he displayed it? Because our government and our gallant men has announced the sit at home that will commence 29 and 30th of this month, the remembrance of our Heroes Day and the day we are massacred. They know that that day does so many things, even the heart of a child of 10 years, child of 5 years, who supposed to go to school, and he's told that today is Biafra Day. He will be growing and be asking questions, where is Biafra? Why is May 30th? They know implications. And he displayed those armies so that when our gallant men announce that this is it at home, their gallant men will be announcing also there is no seat at home in 29. And why their criminal government, because the Arabesa would be also announcing there is no seat at home in 29. That is paid money they are showing us. They are showing us. And our people will just be following somebody who is just shouting because he's shouting. Because Arabesa is shouting, that's why some people are following them. He's shouting. Shouting without wisdom and reasoning and pure truth. Because when you say you win this battle only with truth. Only with truth. So we must understand. The Fulani are not praying, they are not joking. They are paying so many people. They are paying so many people. And the governors are championing it. They are doing many underground work. Even just as in Anambra, the election, they are championing now. Hey, careful. Just as the Bible said, it shall never be well with wicked. Shall never be well with Ngozi Arabesa. That woman did that so many harms. So the Fulani, they are paying so many nations. What we are seeing now, our prime minister is going to is paid money. They have used wells and so many things, and they saw that this is not work. Do you know diplomacy also goes with money? And that is what we are seeing. What we are seeing going on in court now, Onyendu, is they are paid money. And I am not surprised. I am not surprised. Onyendu said consistency is the key. Is the key. Consistency. We are not afraid to be termed and called terrorists, wicked, devil, even call every derogatory name. We must not be afraid to answer such name because it's a badge of honor. Why? The truth will always emerge, and the scars in the eyes of many will be teared in pieces, and they will see what is happening. So, to stop everything about Biafra, they are out. That is what they are doing. That is what they are doing. That's why they are using our people, politicians. They think my worry and pain over our people's action, they will continue to shout. It's not possible. You mean that they are doing the law, they will come here and do it? It's not possible. They can't do that. It's not possible. I want to ask them, how many of them shouting is not possible knew today that in Ehamufu, 22 communities, stand are no more living in their communities. They have run out of their houses, run out of their places. Not that they decided to go abroad. They ran unprepared out of their communities. Fulani are in that place now, as we are talking now. Anyhow, move in Biafra land. Let me use the word in Enugu and Igbo land. It's not possible. You don't know Fulani. You don't know these people. If you know these people, you will not accommodate them. You will behave like one who came back from his day busy and tired, entering his house. When you come back from work, you are tired. What you need to enter the bathroom, take your shower, take your dinner, sleep. When you enter, suddenly inside your room to drop, to remove your clothes, behold a serpent under the bed. You will notice that something will happen to your heart. That unprepared strength will come from nowhere because you saw an enemy that is not supposed to be in your room. I have experienced such, not one. That's why I know that there is a strength that comes from inside. You must kill that serpent, even if you don't have the ball to do so. You must raise an hand, and people will come and help you and kill that serpent. It must come out, or nothing will be done, except that is how, when you discover the Fulani, and that is why how you will react. But when you don't discover how they behave, how they do, you will think it is Nigeria politics. They want to take presidency. Now them they want to only to eat my crops. Next year you plant another one, they eat it. Next year you plant another. It didn't end there. It also, after your life, exterminates you and to destroy you completely without remedy and hope. They have paid all money. You come out to speak, any media house that talk, they will crack them down with one law and fine, and you will have no news. So they are paying huge amount of money to European Union and to every other union. But what I want to say is this, our people, that what your enemy is doing, you should know. But what your enemy is doing should not make you to stop what you're doing. Brother, to make you to galvanize and to gear up what you're doing. Yes, I na-ekwu okwu si na mgbe ọ na-esi ike ka ọ na-epe, ọ na-afịa arụ ka ọ na-epe. We are at war. Anybody telling you that we are not at war, that person is deceiving you. We are at serious care war against the terrorist government of Nigeria that want to kill all of us. Not to give you position, not to give you anything, but to kill you just as the way you want to kill your fowl. You will bring food and be dropping it on the ground. The fowl will be coming and be eating. Next thing, you will grab it. Chim. That's the end. Every politician in our land, that is what they are doing them. Anyone that came up as one that came to help his people, they will crack that person down. And from your own zone, your people will hate you. Check. From inception, anyone that rises up, they notice that these people love him more. Hey, they are following him, they believe him. They will crack that person down. They will also give him money, just like Joseph Jasokolota. They gave him money, he gave scholarship. Hi, my God. I have come to know that when the Bible says, do not be deceived, that God is not mocked. I've come to know that thing Jesus said, if it's possible, even the righteous to be deceived. I've come to know, I remember I was in a mission field in Enugu State that Russia was proclaiming the series and narrating the scholarship and buildings, building for less privileges and helps. I could remember I was one of our fathers in the Lord's house. I stood up, I screamed, God bless you, sir. My people, politicians, they are terrible deceivers. They are terrible deceivers. We just use that to grab our people's hearts to perpetrate what he's doing. Today, Imo State has the den and domain of the terrorists we are talking about. I remember this man that rules Anambra State, they kidnapped. What is his name? One time governor Anambra State, they kidnapped. You know, when that Chris Ngige, you know, when they're talking of kidnapping, they are the founder and the orchestrator of kidnapping in Nigeria, the terrorist Nigeria government. At that time, anybody in Anambra loved Ngige. Anywhere he goes, people will be singing, people will be clapping. In fact, if he give you project, he will come there, especially road. People of Anambra used to say, not only Anambra, people of our land, Biafra say, this man open an eye and money there for government. They took every security agency from this man. He called boss and trained them and gave them gun. And they are working at security in Anambra State, securing him. Anywhere he goes, people loved him. If you talk against Ngige, people will stone you. Today, talk about Ngige as a good man in Anambra. People will tell you that wicked man. Fulani knows how to make your brother you love, that you will hate him overnight. And our people are the one giving them that platform. Because when you are too focused on Nigeria is one, we are one Nigeria, not knowing that we are not one. Every day is being displayed. They say there is what is called federal character. Has it been applied for once in this nation? Is it what we are going to continue to fight? Now Tinubu is the president. Yorubas are clapping. Hausas are raising doors, hated him. And also we Igbo hated him. I'm not afraid to say it. Hated him. When Buhari was there, Yoruba, most of them hated him. We is our enemy, number one. Is it how we continue to, when Jonathan was there, Hausa and Yoruba hated him. We Igbo loved him. At a time we hated him and said, go. Is it how it will continue? When Obasanjo was there, Hausa hated him. Is it how we continue to be? Say we are one. Any president that comes, there will be a fight. What is happening in America now? They have finished election. Everybody faced the work. You will not hear 2028, 2029. But Nigeria, what you are hearing now, we are in 25. They are talking of 2027. They have not entered the year of election. They have started using another style to coin our people. APC in Anambra State. That we are supposed to Tinubu. We are supposed to have to support Tinubu since we team up with Hausa to team up with Hausa to destroy Fulani, that we can take over. We can. When I hear one man saying that, that's why we must vote APC. I'm not talking of voting. No. For me, voting is not considerable. There's no second option. Nothing voting for me. No matter who you are, even though you are my senior brother, even though you are my immediate junior brother, I'm not voting for you because you are out to kill me. We are told when somebody is being killed and you are among the people that plan the killing, that you are also a killer. So when you join my killer in teaming up to kill me, and definitely you are doing that to kill me, you are a killer also. So if our people is not cautioned in the area of forget what you will gain, money, food, what you gain, pocket money, your bank become fat. Oh my God. That is the problem. Some of our people, many are into. That's why they are listening to this kabush. Check, go to social media, how many of them are talking during the time, talked against Buhari, during the time of Buhari in social media. We think we're educated, we are learned, and they don't know. Look at now. Fulani knew how to champion their own. You see how they are pushing El-Rufai. At the time, see somebody, they will talk against El-Rufai. But if we don't know, this is a political statement. Why am I saying this? Our people, many of us here, we are strong, determined for Biafra. But when we come to our emotion were gallop. Our emotion were gallop. That's why when you do Nnamdi Kanu, the prime minister is very different. And that's why the enemy are targeted them. If prime minister is around with us now openly, NGOZI cannot try this. Uchobi can never try this. Our emotion, our people must work in their emotion. Your emotion will not make headway. Emotion. Many of us are moved emotionally. And it's disturbing us. And some think that is wisdom. And after you regret, you shift blame and you continue to shout. What am I saying? We must work on our emotion. That our prime minister used to say, our eyes must be on the ball. This is why one of the reasons he's making that statement. They want to distract us with so many things. Our eyes must be on the ball. And then he said, there is nothing that we are talking. You are talking now about Biafra and Leicester until now they cannot comes out. That is when we will talk about Biafra and I hear you. And you don't know. There's nothing. Some people say there's nothing. You will talk now. Just like until Prime Minister come out. Wait, until it come out. Now we'll talk about Biafra. You don't know you have given your enemy room to nail your leader. You say that you are saving them, you are fighting for them, and now you are no more with them. and they stop fighting. You say you are fighting with them, and they stop fighting. You are openly telling the enemy, he's not fighting for me. Oh, I don't know him. That's why anything we must do now, we must do it now without looking back. Our eyes on the ball. Our Prime Minister said we are fighting this battle. We are in liberation, fighting it in so many dimensions. Armed struggle, diplomatically, politically. And somebody will come and say, talking against diplomacy in America, talking against diplomacy in other nations, talking against armed struggle. And he said, you are Biafra. Certainly, you are not Biafra, rather, enemy of Biafra. Enemy of Biafra. So, we'll end now by this, saying this. Any day we stop funding our men, in that day we declare that we don't want freedom again. Any day, remember the statement of the ambassadorial representative in our convention. He said, number one thing we need now is fund, finance. Number two, fund, finance. Number three, fund, finance. Anything that will give us money, that is number one aim. When you said we have men, what we need is granules for them to do the work. My fellow clergy told me a story about what happened in a Hamu. He said that the only people that stops this Fulani is our Biafra army. Gave an example of what happened last year, 2024 February, and the sabotage afterwards. Our people, you must allow our men to serve you. Let's support our gallant men. Don't wait until Saturday. You have the website. Do it as level. God will help you and bless you. Remember, God told people of Israel, I give you promised land. The 7 nations, God gave them. But they went and fought the battle. Those days, they used knife, ube, ota, javelin. Those days, when you say I need only 100 men, you think it's a joke to match. The boy say, no, one cannot chug wine. Well, I'll combine out in a woman who react. With our women also industrious. More. Those days they have time to discuss and talk stories, man camera. But now women are seriously busy and engaged. What am I saying? The men that determine we are able. I know go. people who are faint-hearted and weary and say we are not able. We not tell the story. Clap for us. It happened in the days of Goliath. David, all of them were afraid and ran inside. But David came and said, who is this uncircumcised that defied the Lord's army? And afterwards, the same persons who were inside looking from the window started singing. David they killed in 10,000, Saul they killed in 1,000. So there are men who cause things to happen, and there are men who watch what is happening, and there are men who celebrate what is happening. Where are you? Are you among people who will cause what will happen for freedom to come? One who will just looking, watching what is happening, or one who will just celebrate what is happening? Because President Trump went to Middle East now. It's working. People are, everybody picking. Let me see him. But there are men who plan the day of his movement. They are cracking their brain, and he was committed in his assignment. So we have to look forward and not looking back. Jesus said, anyone that put his hand in this cloud and look back is not worthy. Any statement of look back should not be tolerated aloud. Thank you, my people, and God bless you. Look at the number. I want to plead with you. Any man of God you want to talk on what he does, spell that person out. Please stop generalizing. I'm a clergyman in Anglican Church.
We do generalize. We say we don't call people like we say those in top, those that the we don't call people like you. You are the new. That is why we say those on top, those private jet owners.
Just like Adeboye, what do you think that he will say? It's not his brother that is ruling. Before his brother came to rule, his former pastor became vice president. Why did he want him to talk? And you know the politics that have been playing for us for years.
To be now, if you follow because the brother is in position, allow evil to continue to happen. The person is not
just like how Onyendu does it and how Prime Minister does it. He will spell you out. When you talk about Bishop Onaga, you spell it out. Spell that person out. And
not tell sir, not
I say, thank you.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you for your lengthy contribution. You said everything, said it all. Yes, we are not. We do know that that is who say that these people that the new ones, you can't hear their name, and you are one of them, sir. We know you are one of them. So and you have been doing your part. So that is it. The caliphate planted many people. They pretending like the one in Awuchi. They pretending like they are Christians while fooling our people, deceiving them, taking money from them while impoverishing them. So we are not blind to see those things. We are not blind. We can see those who are genuinely from what they claim to be. You can't tell me you are a man of God and you can speak for freedom. A true man of God speak for freedom. A true servant of God speak for freedom, because that is the way. That is the real work of God. That is it. Thank you so much, sir. So David Nana, England network on Agifa.
Yeah, so Mananda Network now thank you so much. A freedom fighter speak for his people. A genuine fighter fight for his people. Somebody who loves his people must stand with them at every point in time. This is the position of Mazin Nandekano and our Prime Minister. These genuine freedom fighters have stood for us. They are fighting for us and they are speaking for us. They have designed a process. They have designed a method for our freedom. And that process and method must be followed to the latter. They have given us a defense mechanism. They have also given us a government that stands for us, that have our interests at heart. And we must support this government to succeed. You as a Biafran, you must support your government to succeed. You must support the freedom of your people. The Nigerian government are crying. Why are they crying? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw today. He saw it yesterday. He saw it in 2012. He saw today in 2015. He prophesied what is happening. He told the Nigerian government that our land can never be taken. He formed the Biafran Defense Forces, the Eastern Security Network, that have metamorphosed to the Biafran Defense Forces. Because he knows that a time like this will come. He knows that a time when our people will need protection will eventually come. And that time is now. Our people need protection. Our people need freedom. And this is what our leader stands for. This is what our prime minister stands for. These men have committed their life, their resources. They have sacrificed a lot. They have contributed a lot to make sure that our land is protected at all costs. They have even vowed to defend our land with even their own blood. Our leader said, instead of Biafra not to come, every living thing will burn to ashes. He said, I need guns and bullets. Even I am tired of broadcasting. I need even machete. Let me go and fight for the freedom of my people. At least if I die, I die with a sense of dignity and pride. Because I am fighting for my people. If you die at this particular time, what will you be remembered for? I ask you, will you be remembered for the contribution that you have made for the freedom of our people? Will you be remembered for how much you speak so passionately about Biafra? Will you be remembered for the defense of your land? Igwe Butoza will be remembered. Commander Gento will be remembered. IKOM, we have always remembered him. So what will you be remembered for? Is it your contribution for Biafra to be restored? Are you one of those who have contributed so immensely for this freedom that when Biafra is fully restored, your names will be written in the archives of Biafra? Are you one of those that our children is going to read about when Biafra is restored? In a very positive way? That is what you should concern yourself with at this particular time that we need our freedom. Most of you that are here will be remembered for their good works, at least for speaking for the restoration of Biafra. Most of you will be remembered for your contribution, your IOU loan, because everybody that have, that have keyed into this IOU loan at the appointed time, the Biafran people will have a monument to, to appreciate them for their contribution towards our freedom. Just like I think it's which country is that they have to sell their cows in order to fight for freedom? I've forgotten that country. Just like that, you will be remembered for embracing special IOU loan. You gave government, or you loaned government 50,000 a gemma. You loaned government 30,000 a gemma. You loaned our government 100,000 a gemma. And it will be written that the family of these, they were part of the freedom of your nation. So that is what, are you going to be remembered for that? Or are you going to be remembered like Hope Uzodinjo, Are you going to be remembered like, oh, you were part and parcel of those who NGOZI used to try to tarnish the image of the Biafran people? Are you part of those that is going to be remembered as those who Musa is using in Biafra land? Are you part of those who is going to be remembered as those who Soludo told to go and be looking for the defenders of the land? That will be a very bad history on your own side. And when your children hears about it, oh, they will shed tears. They will even regret coming from your lineage. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama that when Biafra is restored, at least if there is nothing I am remembered about, I'll be remembered about at least speaking for the freedom of my people. That is absolutely an honor to me. That is an honor. So what will be your honor? You are wonderful people, my fellow Biafrans. What will be your honor? Are you going to be remembered as somebody who is antagonistic to the template of Biafra? Uche Obi have written his name in the other side of history. Ngozi Fulani have also written herself in the other side of history, in the bad side of history, that when Biafra is at the threshold of redeclaration, that she jettisoned the template of the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile and followed the way of destruction for our government. And those of you that followed her, that will be your history. And that is why we are calling on everybody, each and every one of you, to understand you have a choice of a good history on the side of the Biafran people, and the choice of a bad history on the side of Nigerian government as an agent of Islamization of Biafra, as an agent of conquest, as an agent of slavery that was used to enslave his people. God forbid that my generation is remembered for that. God forbid that I am remembered for that by my children. It will be an abomination, and my ancestors will never forgive me for that. So while you are thinking about this, make a change tonight. If you are sitting on the fence, are you going to be remembered for sitting on the fence while your house is burning? You are busy pursuing rats. Is that what you'll be remembered for? As a man who should stand for his family, as a man who should stand for his children, as a man who should stand for his nation, you stayed on the fence when your contribution is needed, when your support is needed. You stand on the fence and followed saboteurs against your people. That will be a very bad history. And when that history is completed, your children will spit on your grave. They will disown you, even in death. They will actually disown you because you never contributed positively for their freedom. Other people fought for the freedom of your children. You that is their father, you chose one Nigeria because of what you are gaining, because of the property, because of position, because of money, because of contract. You see, it's an abomination. And my ancestors, our ancestors never forgive you for your atrocities against our people. It doesn't matter how much money Nigeria can buy Britain, Nigeria can buy France, Nigeria can buy Germany, UN, United Nations, EU, European Union, African Union, German Union, French Union, any union at all that Nigeria can buy. It doesn't matter who they can buy against Biafra. One thing is certain. One thing can never be changed. The sun can never be stopped from rising. The sun can never be stopped from shining. The land of our ancestors will continue to bear us witness. The land of our ancestors will continue to stand very strong and tall for the freedom of this generation. So, fellow Biafrans, what are you going to be remembered for? I want you to remind you the Biafran Republic government in exile is the government that is recognized to fight for the freedom of our people. American government have that booklet about our charter given to them by the Biafran Republic government in exile. Every government of the world was communicated about Biafran restoration. So be among those that will be remembered for your good works, not for being a sabo or being an antagonist or being a break in the wheel of our progress. I want you to know that in this fight for freedom, if you stand on our way, it doesn't matter whether I am the same blood or the same father and mother, even if you are my twin, and you stand on the way of the freedom of my unborn children and the ones that I have, oh my goodness me, we are going to crush you. We'll fight you with everything we have until Biafra is restored, because that is God's kingdom on this planet Earth. Thank you so much, Nko Dinamba. If you have something to say, thank you, Choose, for that wonderful submission.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, David and Nana. You know, in fact, you are, when you are speaking like this, in my mind, I will be saying, don't stop, don't stop. Honestly, I won't lie to you. I'll be saying, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. You take time to say things at least in detail where anybody can understand what you're saying, and it's a nice gift, and appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. Biafra, I just want to remind you about our Heroes Day, and also on Caribbean Heroes Day, 29th to 30th May. You know, the day we remember, every nation in this world, they remember their heroes, those who shed their blood for them to live, for others to be alive. You know, though not those who died for being a saboteur or being cowards. You know, let me tell you something. Not only enablers within enablers. If you're a coward standing on our way, it's better you go and hide yourself. If you're a coward, stand on our way to demoralize others or to make others feel, bring you emotional idiocy to stand on our way. You will go down. Okay? We don't need it. This is a war for a survivor. Those who brought it to us want to exterminate us, and we are fighting to survive. So we don't know red line. We don't know what is political correctness. You know, because a man whose life is at stake, who is fighting to survive, I don't know what is red light or red line. So we want to remind you about the Heroes Day. Is a day set aside to remember that those 1960s to 70 heroes, the volunteer that fought with bare hands, that disarmed the zoo terrorists and they take away their gun. Remember, history had it that Awolowo went to meet our eternal leader then, as if strictly went to find out how prepared they are. He went and found out they have only 120 rifle. 120 rifle. 120 rifle. That 125 rifle is what they started to defend themselves. And what is it? This man, is it a Canibia? Yes. Who returned his medal to Eliza? That one, is it a Canibia? That bossa? Is it a Canibia, right? He trained our people how to to disarm these terrorists, and they target them. That's how they disarm zoo soldiers, and took away their weapon, and continue before they started putting heads together to went into local production. You know, so that is it. These people, they actually fought gallant. That is why anybody telling you that the zoo, if not for Britain, Russia, Egypt, and the Bodo they invited from outside, that thing go and said that Biafra will not last 2 weeks would have been the opposite. In fact, Biafra would have decimated Zoo within that 2 weeks, he said. So when he talk about a bag and ambush, according to one foreign analyst, say that in the history of the world they have never seen anything like that, a bag and ambush. You know, where there's more than 4,000 zoo troops were with their tank and their fuel, led by Mata Mohammed. You know, so these are the gallant men who fought with nothing, against those who had the support of world powers. You know, I used to say that is a World War III, they fought. At the World War III, that was World War III. You know, and then who are the world powers? Then USR, they supported Zoo, Britain, we claimed there was no placed arm embargo and secretly using Russia and other to supply arms to the Zoo. You know, that is you see how gallantly, and before the war started, our men, our people that are the hard hit men in the Zoo soldier, then they rounded them up and they slaughtered many of them. We are trying around something slaughtered in one place. You know, those who managed to escape, which our then president, the last president of Biafra, Philip Effiong, then he said that he made comment about that. He said that those who are saying I'm not evil, they don't know who you are. You are the one who dividing yourself. They know that you all are evil. There's something, the question somebody asked, when I remember this question, it's still coming to my heart. I want to still ask it here. There's one guy they call Ojuofo, and I used to share Facebook, this thing on Facebook. As a traditionalist, when I see somebody who is actually spiritual, you know, the guy is a spiritual man. I'm telling you, you know, being spiritual is not doing juju, because people don't, when you talk about spiritual, I think that you are going to do juju or do egbo. No. And any spiritual person is a man who is clean, who is in fact, the man, you know that when you do evil against someone, you are doing to yourself. You know, he's being careful and know what he's doing, because when you do, you know you are doing it to yourself. This guy said, what language did the Yorubas and the Hausa people used to communicate when the English people have not come to our land? That thing is still, what language are they using to communicate? If you can reason that, then you know that you can come and begin to defend Nigeria. Anybody who is defending Nigeria is a fool. Any indigenous person, Fulani may be defending Nigeria because they know not that Nigeria is worth defending, but they hide under that Nigeria to perpetrate their agenda, to advance their agenda of the pink Quran in the Atlantic Ocean. Not that Nigeria is good, right? So if they succeed, which we can never allow them to succeed, you will see they will change the name. They will see. They know that nobody like that Nigeria. Who is what if they ask what is Nigeria language? What is Nigeria dish? What Nigeria organic food? What is Nigeria culture? What is so who nothing? What Nigeria? Does Nigeria mean anything in your dialect? That is it. Nigeria is nothing. Nobody is a Nigerian. Nobody is these other things. So the guy asked that question. Say if you can, which language the Yoruba people, the Hausa people used to with the Biafran people used to communicate when the English has not been brought, language has not come to our land. That is, if you can analyze those things and remember that the map of 1707, that the Judea you talk about, you see in the Bible, Judea is that space of Biafra land, that is position of that Judea. How come? Who are the people changing those maps? How come? Then you know that everything we are talking about in Old Testament, everything. Now those who say that many things happen in Many of those things they talk about in the that happen in Biafra land, mainly the place you call Owerri today, state, there are many areas. There are many those things, some important places you talk about in the Bible that happen. You know that they are not; those people are not. There's an element of truth in what they say. Okay, when you realize that the map of 1707 directing that Judea to be in the position of Nigeria today, pointing the Biafra land today, then that will tell you something. So my people, let me not digress what I'm saying, please. Remember our fallen heroes day on Caribbean is the day that if you foolishly go outside as a Biafran, anything happens to you, I will not even, I will mock you, I will celebrate it because you are ungrateful. Anything they want to do, prepare it for now. That day will be a good time. Prepare and copy everything. Stay in your house and respect our heroes. Tell them, appreciate their sacrifice. You know, those who did that 1970 to 70 date. Those who shed their blood. I remember a comrade said that a comrade who shot by a zoo soldier, he said before he gave up, when they are trying to do, I said, please go. Because he said, you will stop at nothing. He said, stop at nothing, making sure Biafra is restored. That was a solemn request. It was a solemn request that I am under obligation. I'm obligated in making sure that that request is fulfilled. You see, justice for those people is nothing than Biafra freedom. That's through which they died. That 5 million children and pregnant women, you know, that is justice for them is Biafra restoration. I know that is justice for them. And when you are antagonizing and obstructing what we're doing, you're obstructing their justice. Their spirit has hope. That is why anyone telling me to say somebody shot and killed by enemy to rest in peace. I know, don't pray for that. How can they rest in peace? The prayer we do is to let their spirit possess you, possess me. Let me be energized. Let me have more power to fight the enemy. To those who bring them down. Also, I bring them down, and I can never rest till we actualize this through which they died. That is when they will rest. You know, anybody say this person who died a natural death, anybody who died in this enemy bring the person down, call the person's life short. You know, how can he rest in peace? He can never rest in peace until we fulfill their what is it called? Their desire. That thing that led to their death. Make sure that we actualize it. And again, remember the protest start on 26. They not say it will be. They not say it's on 26. Say starting on 26. That is to say 26 upwards. The signal is given by the government of Biafra, and it doesn't mean you will do your own that 26. Anytime you get approval from the government of the country of residence, then you can carry out your own. It wasn't beyond that 26. And the target location for the protest is the Finnish embassy and Nigeria embassy. If you don't have the Finnish embassy in your area, you focus on Nigeria embassy. Yes, our two leaders being held, you know. And I learned that what's it called, Alesta visited Kenya, and I tried to let him know. Is he aware that the governments of the country he visited under the ex-president Uhuru Kenyatta, whose father was served by our own father when he was about to hang by Britain, then he has to pay us back by selling our leader, whom he's supposed to protect under his government. That will not be forgiven. I'm telling you, that act will not be forgiven. And if the Kenya government and Kenya people did not sit up to condemn that act and making sure that justice is get justice, despite they will partake in that punishment when the time comes. If we don't punish by man, we punish by national justice. Yes, that is what I'm telling you. Because to the extent that people now have a market in around the name Keita market. And I thank Chukwuke that when that happened, when immediately that happened, people move switch in action. They change that name. They changed it immediately because it can be chewing and throwing on the chest of your own. That person will also be throwing his own on your eyes. We cannot. You know what we are now is when you call us people something, we call you something. When you don't care about us, what we are going through, you don't care, don't care. You only be selfish, self-centered. We will not also care about you. You know, Uhuru means freedom. Uhuru freedom, and they answer that name, and they don't know what is people fighting for their freedom. They chose money over freedom of Biafran people. You know, that particular Keita will suffer. I mean, Uhuru, that the son of Keita. He's a direct son of that man. Or he's not. I don't think he's not a stepson. I mean, he's not. He's not a grandson. I think he's the direct son of that Keita. He's that Uhuru is. I think he's the direct son. So you know all those things, and they choose to sabotage our leader, sabotage Biafran people, to insult to betray Biafran people, to pay us back with a betrayal, and had our leader kidnapped under his government, tortured for 8 days, and I can tell you their plan was to kill our people, our leader. I don't think that their plan is to bring him back alive. Their plan is to kill him, but I don't know. That thing that's still keeping our leader to date kept him alive. You know, because sometimes I'll be reason. Do you think our enemy, if they want to kill our leader with using, it will have to be for them to stay and call his name and do the? No, they will not do that. It will take them, even if you demand 100 head of virgin, will it stop them from doing it? But being that when you are assigned by the creator of the universe to do his work, he empower you. That's why when some come and tell me that you are a man of God and you're afraid to speak the truth, I wonder the kind of man of God you are. Afraid to speak about the freedom of Biafran people. A true man of God speak to freedom. They join what we're doing. The like of our father, our comrade, our brother, our uncle that just spoke here. That are the men of God that you tell me, the men of God that I will agree with you. I will reason with you. Not telling me you are a man of God, you are afraid to speak the truth. You are choosing the words. Those who are going to talk. You cannot. You go and see where they have a mass wearer. You come and say that you are asked not to talk. That means you are not what you claim to be, because you're supposed to be epitome of truth, epitome of boldness and justice and fearlessness. So my people, remember this Heroes Day and what's it called? Protest. Yes. Prepare yourself. Notify others. It's not where you go, we see 2 people, 3 people. That is not what we want. Yes. Some of you people, if you, even though you don't, do you want the land to be taken over? Anybody who come to this, I say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for him. If that person step in Biafra land, that Biafra Tigbuye. If you're a Biafran person, now I'm not talking about Biafra by language and the spoken name nomenclature. If you're a blooded Biafran sons and daughters, say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for you. If you step that in land, I'm telling you, they are Biafra Tigbuye. So they are fighting for you and your children born. Fight not beyond. That's what I'm telling the youth of West Africa. Nigeria is not just against the indigenous inhabitants in that space, but entire Africa, mostly the West Africans. For you to rise and progress to be sustained, to be constant, not stagnant or back and forth, Nigeria must go down. Nigeria is an enemy of entire Africa, mostly those in West Africa. The Burkina Faso, if you want what your president is doing to be sustained and progressive, join to dismantle Nigeria. Yes. Mali, Niger, if you want Nigeria, you want what you're doing to be progressive, join hand to dismantle Nigeria. Nigeria is not for interest. Nigeria is created, is Western and Arab extension, is a symbol of slavery, continuation of that slavery, Arab and Western slavery, and colonization. Where the imperialists, their point of dominancy, you know, to continue impoverishing and systematically, economically, and politically enslaving our people. Imagine where somebody was analyzing the level of evil France is committing. I'm telling you, say that nobody will tell me that devil is not from Europe. No apology saying this. They are earning, they are giving them how much? 300 uranium, they're giving them 300 euro. I think in why they are, I think said that thing is worth of 1,800 euro. They said they earn how many billion euros annually? How many billion? Is it more than 5 to 500 billion annually in Burkina Faso alone? How many euros? Why they are giving them at about 1 billion among that money? Only Burkina Faso they earn in France and Mali. You see, and they are giving them. Hi, I want to listen this.
My co-host, what does that tell you? Do you think that when they are giving, you know that when there is a corrupt government in the system, so that kind of thing can strive. That is the reason why the taking over of this young man has really changed so many things there and has really exposed so many things. And this is the same thing that so many of all these stupid and all these foolish African puppets, that is what they are doing, mostly, especially in the zoo called Nigeria. That is exactly what they are doing. They don't really care about the citizens. That money, they just want to put it in their own pocket. It is not going for the benefit for the citizens. It is not going for any infrastructure. It is not going for any innovation. It is just for their pocket to go to abroad, take their family abroad, live any extravagant life, and come back and begin to implement more policies that is going to continue to enslave their own people. That is for their own interest, my brother. You are very, very correct.
I have the mic. Go ahead, my brother. 1 million.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Like the latest updates now that I'm just seeing now, I don't know maybe if we have even talked about it. And I have two updates. One is for that blood-sucking demon called Go On. One is going to be for him, and this other one now is coming from the drug terrorist lord called Tinubu. So right now, the update I'm getting here is that because you know they have tried to recruit recruit Biafrans, and none of us have. We have already rejected their terrorist army or whatever. So now this one now is the latest one. Now they say Tinubu orders recruitment of unemployed youths to flush out terrorists hiding in the zoo forest. My brother, maybe I will just first of all make a comment on this. Maybe if you have anything to say on this, from your own critical thinking, you can also say anything. Now, this is the game. You remember now that they have tried, you know, in recruiting. They even came to Biafra land to try to recruit Biafrans, you know, young Biafrans to the army, and they did not succeed, and which also went viral. But now, this one now is not. I mean, they are not saying unemployed youths. So those youths that does not have work, that are jobless, so this is an opportunity for them to come and join the Nigerian terrorist army, so that at least they will be able to help them to identify them and you know, reduce them in their numbers. You understand? So the message here is that please, especially to my Biafran people, whether you are employed or whether you are not employed, the message has already been cleared. Nothing like anything Nigerian army, Nigerian police, Nigerian anything. Whether you are employed, whether you are not unemployed, there is no way for you to join this army, this terrorist army. You understand? So that is the message. No matter anything, now, because they are using the word now, unemployed youth, as if they are going to start paying you, as if they are going to start, you know, giving you anything. No matter any promise that they will make, all these things are takia, because they have seen that there is nobody is even joining the army. What they are recruiting now is Boko Haram terrorists. That is what they are bringing into the army. So, and these terrorists now, they are even afraid of you, even you, the unemployed youth, because they know that it is getting to the point where you, even the unemployed youth, will rise up and begin to defend their land and begin to defend their life and begin to defend your rights. They already know. So now they are not trying to use takia, you know, this their takia again to say unemployed, as if now they care about you people, as if maybe that is the highest job, that is the highest infrastructure, that is the highest thing. Even that means your education, your university, everything you went, there is no good infrastructure, there's no office for you to work anymore. Now come and join. You should come and join because you are unemployed, to be recruited by force to go and flush out terrorists. But they have army, but they call themselves country. They say that they are a country. They say that they have army. They say they are this. They say they are that. What are they recruiting unemployed youth for? What is the meaning of that? So those that have sense, we understand the game. So if you allow your children or you allow yourself to be used, you can go and be slaughtered and be killed by the men terrorists. So that one will help them because they already have agenda. If you think that Nigeria is a country, you are a fool. If you think that it is Tinubu that is ruling that country, you are a fool. Let me tell you, you see those Boko Haram terrorists in the north that you have been hearing, that they are attacking barracks, capturing soldiers, and these are the people that are in charge of the so-called zoo. You understand? Because you people allow it to happen. You understand? You people have refused and ignorantly refused to wake up to reality. So, but as for those your elderly people, that those politicians, those criminals that you think that they are representing you, when you want to act, when you look back and you see that you have Bele Dumadu there, you have this one there, and you think that you can go at home and sleep and rest. Let me tell you, you see all those poor people that they are dealing with now. By the time they are through with those people, your own is very easy, because if you look around you now, the terrorists are already with you. They are already guiding you. They are the one driving you from when they are the one everywhere with you. It is very, very easy to take you out. You understand? So you don't even have any say. So, but if you continue to pay foolishness and begin to think that you are wise in whatever you are doing, now that the time is yet for you to act and begin to, you know, defend yourself, then anything you see in the future, you take it. But for we, the Biafran people, we have, you know, risen up to defend our land, and that is what we must do, and that is what we are doing. So now for Gowon, this blood-sucking demon, let me tell you something. The sword that you roost up since 1967, you know, you roost up that sword against the children of God, against Biafrans. And you know, our leaders will always say that you don't know the reason why God is keeping you alive, because he wants you to witness and wants you to see Biafra. You know, all this why it seems like it is not touching you. It seems like there is nothing going on, even since our leader Mazi Kanu was kidnapped. Let me tell you, this statement that I just saw, this article that I just saw that you are saying, is just another form of takia. You are doing yourself. You are already close to your grave, and it is better you spill the nut. You know, you just come out and, you know, confess before you join your ancestors. That is the most important, because as for Biafra is already here, because you're already talking about Biafra. You already mentioned Biafra, so just know that it is here. So there's nothing for you to hide. You have to come out and confess to the whole world how you collude with the British, where you are right now, and with the so-called terrorist state and other countries that in the world. You have to confess so that it should be in record. At least if you do that, I believe maybe the Biafran people might forgive you, because at least, and call for the release of Mazi Kanu and let the awareness really go viral. It will be that will be the best thing that you will do before you join your ancestors. But if you refuse, that sword that you raised up that we are talking about, that you have refused to bring down, it is going to pierce not only through you, but through your generations and generations to come forever and ever. And just imagine what that will mean, because you see those UK, those places will be worse than this in the future because of this secret and this evil that people are conceiving. I am telling you, it is not just our wish. It's not our wish, but if you people continue to persist and continue to, press against us, you will see the mighty hand of God, and that will be the case. Because as for we, the Biafran people, we are not ready, or even 1 minute or even 1 day to even give up from defending our land. That is the point, because we have already seen enough. There is nothing that we are going to see now that is going to move us or that is going to break us down. So it is very, very important you use this opportunity, this life that Chukwu Okike Abiama is still preserving for you. You use this moment, all this time now that you are using to come out to write 1 or 2 or to say 1 or 2 articles, and you are mentioning Biafra. Come out and confess to the whole world and call for the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, immediately. Let it go viral. Confess and tell the whole world. Confess to the whole world. Tell the whole world how the Nigerian terrorist state, committed genocide with you against the Biafran people. So that one is my message to you. So that one is very, very important. You must pass that message. Thank you very much. I can see you, Mazi David, my brother. I greet you, Sister Mary. Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah, that very important.
1 million.
My brother, you
are welcome, people? My brother.
I greet you.
They don't know how much I see where pardon and keep father. The generation of those who want freedom.
Don't mind them. These people.
The generation of those who want freedom are here. This is no Nkabuzin story. The generation of those who really want freedom are here, and they can do anything possible for freedom to come. They can lay down their lives for freedom to come. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that if they take him out, that Biafra will come faster. You remember one journalist was asking him, this Biafra, what of you? Do you know that your life is in danger? What about if you are pied, or if they arrest you? He said it doesn't matter. He was born for Biafra to be restored. In fact, he said that when he is even taken out, that the Biafra will come faster. So what does it mean? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cares about his life. It is his life that matters, not other people's lives. So that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more focused on the freedom of our people, and that is why our Prime Minister is also focused on the freedom of our people. And there is nothing anybody can do to change the minds of all these gallant men, all these men who have given it all, who have sacrificed all, who are still standing very strong for each and every one of us to make sure that freedom is given to their people. So the generation of those who support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are here with us. And this is we. We are here. And we are not going anywhere. Nothing can change that. Nothing can change that today, tomorrow, whatsoever. We are going to fight until Biafra is fully restored. That is where we stand, basically. And there is nothing that can change that. So thank you so much, 1 million, for that wonderful submission. We are here. We go nowhere until we get our freedom. Mary Tekam, welcome back. You have the mic now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, David. Thank you very much. Good evening again, everyone. Yes, my people. There is what our brother Onyedika said. He just draw my attention. Go on, because my people, Biafrans, Nigeria names who government. Gowon is still there. Gowon was the one killed Biafran children. Gowon knows about the Red Cross, where they just stop food for children. Children died. They can go to the media. It's there everywhere. I can understand why our Etiade Kondo said, no, go on, you will not die. You will not go to long sleep. You will sit and see your mess. You will be crying for death. Death will far away from you. Yes. You will sit down. You will not see sleep because that is the truth. They will not tell you. Go on cannot see sleep. He cannot have rest. He's crying for death. Death is far away from them. Him with Obasanjo, with Otiko, no matter how they do like mirror showing you, you know, wearing cloth, cover their dirty soul. They are crying for death, desperate, but death is far away. Because they thought what they did, they would turn to Nigeria. By now, Jihad will take over. They will not see, you know, you will not have a word to say. But God Almighty, God of Biafra, look at them, turn all things around. Obasanjo is there. Obasanjo won't tell me, he won't tell you people that he don't know the richest man in this country. Obasanjo is there. Gowon is there. Uchiko is there. The top people, they are still there. Where was the genocide of Biafra? In Nigerian sole government of Britain, where they take their dead covenant that they want to keep Biafra blood. Biafra blood have to keep Nigeria one. Go on. Alpha. In short, how well. No be Alpha. Biafra blood, you can never take Biafran blood and keep Nigeria one anymore. Nigeria will not ask so, because let me tell you, if go on tell today, say, this nonsense stop. We are the people who cause genocide of Nigeria or Biafrans. Because Nigeria never fight war. That was not war. When you talk about war, go to Ukraine. You can see how they are fighting. But your own war of Biafra was genocide, hunger, starve, jihad, hunger, economic jihad. By killing you with starving your children, see your children just they breathe, they die, they fall for ground. Go there alive, you go count out their bone, finish. Fly go, they enter their mouth. Mama, they like skeleton stockfish. Go on. You will never have sleep. Oh. Before I was thinking you will die very useless. I stand with our leader now, Masis Nnamdi Kanu, and Masis Simon Ekpa. He said you will not die. You have to sit and eat your shit. You will cry for death. Death will far away from you.
Sister Mary, do you know the reason why he went to the UK? So that he will be able to be getting those kind of medical care, like, you know, those that will be helping him to be wearing pampers very well. Because, you know, in the zoo, there is nothing like that. So that is why he went there. So that he think that maybe that one life will be more easy for him there. But I think he's really getting the God. You see the innocent blood. He will torment all of them one by one. They must confess. These people, my sister, they need to confess. They must to confess the evil. You know, this confession, my brother, my sister, is not good for these people to die like that without confessing the evil that they did. Because if they die with this thing, it will look as if maybe everything that we are. They need to confess and confirm everything. That is what I want Chukwu Okike Abiama to do. It doesn't really matter whosoever would let anyhow they must use their mouth to confess. That is why our leader said the hand that they used to put in their hands, that is the same hand, or that hand that they used to want to use to give other person poison, that hand they must put in their own mouth. Go ahead, my sister. They must confess. They need to confess. They need to confess. That is, they must confess to the whole world. They need to confess, these criminals.
My darling Nonso brother, let me tell you, a lot of them are confessed. Are they coming to tell you? Many of them are going very, very useless and desperate, long sleep and pain and confession, but they will not tell you by them hiding their secret. You must know that Nigeria is impostor. It's names. What these people are passing through, they will never come out and tell you. But you, baby Biafra, you must know. You must know the kind of pain and the kind of desperate, the kind of cry. We know when people living a living death. You have everything. No matter where they take him to, It's not like Nigeria where we say they will give you morphine or word, something. Here they even know them. They are desperate. They will help keep them. Even they beg, say, make them take their life. No, the sense will far away from them. You understand? They will never.
Sister Mary, are you still there? Because I can't hear you. You have a call or something?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know. So my people, these people, they are crying. They are in pains. They are in pains, but they will never come and tell you. You don't even expect them. Even a sample. When Obuari, a dead man, a man, even in wife, all of us know that Obuari is not alive anymore. The whole world know. Britain know about it. Do you hear any Nigeria open mouth? Even these young children, these young desperate children. Do you see them open mouth and say, oh, Obuari done that? Do you see them accept, even in media, Nigeria media? To what these people are passing through, and we are helping them. God of Biafra is helping them. Don't expect them to come out, but let them sit down and see their shit. Wherever they are, they will be eating their shit. Yes, that is what we are after for. So I just remember my brother said they are trying to include be impostor president, a dead walking people. Said the children, you see the kind of my people, oh BIAFRANS, oh Nigerian children, Nigerian named children, you was past Fulani. The one goes, we go to fight, they never return. The real people, we train, where they fight, they never return back. You see how Nigeria, very shameful name called Nigeria, Fulani, Empire of Jihad, Empire of Muslim jihadists. How can you call civilians children where they never train? And you have foot soldiers, they cannot fight terrorists in the bush out. And you go to all children.
My sister, for you to know the extent of their uselessness, they not get, say Nigeria, like we now, we will be Biafrans now, we get veterans. they get, now they call them, they get, that question, they get veterans. We go fight terrorists for them. I've been all those ones, all those corrupt criminals, where they don't carry the big belly, where they don't kill their husband, just render their wives useless, or should they go IDP camps? Go ahead, my sister. Sorry to interject you.
Yeah, how can they, if it's true, because I don't know, there is nothing Nigeria cannot do, my people. But if they tell them, let people, make civilians, make the youth go to the bush. The people who don't even know how to shoot gun, they don't even know how left and right, and you won't employ them. You cannot even have
Sister Mary, this our Biafra Liberation Army. When they hear about Biafra Liberation Army, you know what they call to their mind. Then they think say maybe not just vigilante boys, where be say maybe just come out without training, they just enter bush, just begin say that they do they defend their land. I don't know that they get my point too. Now, waiting these people, these criminals, they think, especially all those innocent ones, where they recruit, where they bring, they come, we don't know how the Biafra Liberation Army. But now, them, with Musa, he know how Biafra Liberation Army take government. He know. So it already says, so, but what he go do, it must begin to lure innocent people to come, make they just come die for nothing. You understand? So that is the point where we say some of them need to know if they never know, because none of them, where we say they already come with all those they are distant, none of them they go back. None of them they go back alive. Maybe they ask question in case maybe some of them they see they plan to come. They deceive them. That is just the fact. Go ahead, my sister.
My brother, they are warning them every day, because the ones who is coming, maybe this is the time too. This is what they said. Because if you even try to say, you open your dirty mouth as a governor, as a president, or whatever you call yourself, and you call youth, call children, where they are not even into training or force, and you tell them to go to the bushes and face Boko Haram and ISIS, and the worst terrorists in the whole world, of Islamists, and they change them to bandits, and the Fulani foot soldier from Fotojalon, and you tell innocent soul to go, you want to employ them to go to the bush and fight the terrorists out. Oh, you guys are shameful thing. I'm telling you, I don't know how if it's this coming out from you guys' mouth, I don't know how international world will look you guys. You was past monkey banana. You was past, waiting our Donald Trump call you shithole. You was past even the wild animals we live in the bush. That is why they know, we're supposed to know. That is why you guys are Fulani, domestic people. You can't do that. By killing you, they kill them physically, and they want to force them go to the bush so that they will slaughter you finish. Even the Jews say, if you even do that kind of thing, you was past Fulani. Yes, maybe that is why they are using them like goat. Even goat self get sense past them. To be honest to you guys. And I understand why they are so desperate. They try with they first of all try with Arabo Fulani, NGOZI Rabeze, Arabo Fulani, by including call for that time now when they want to try their power, where they think say as in they follow going with our leader Itare Kondo in the government, in Biafra government. Didn't say know everything, no government is a spirit when we are talking about. They think he knows everything. So when he tried to rise that in dirty wings, we cut them half, small. The seed they give him, fit grow. The next thing they tell him, our soldier, our this. They fell woefully from NGOZI or Rabes there. Now Nigerian young youth and the one will follow this evil black witch where they suck himself. A black witch where they witch himself, kill himself. A witch where they chop his own self, where they chop his own children. You are a black witch, very dirty one in that. Eating your own flesh. Who does that? They send you to see this Nigerian government, how dangerous, to see how dangerous Britain is. And they will never go out in my mouth because they are the people causing this calamity for you, changing your people to animals because of your oil, because of your mineral resources. These people are the fault. You must understand these people using money turn your so-called Nigerians government in our own land, Biafra land, turning them to a monster because of money. These people are the fault. Because you cannot see a woman accepting to collect an evil contract to kill his own people. Even maybe your own people, you have Pekin, they speak that language. Even a force way they speak, that language go push you. They hear me? After that one, it failed woefully. Nigerian soldiers come out. Take sense out of sense what I told you now. After NGOZI Rabeze failed woefully, they come to employ Southeast must join Nigerian government army. Southeast must join Nigerian army. They don't get army. They fail woefully. Nigerian government, you continue to fail because we are here to giving you bomber to bomber. Yes. Confusion, it will be upon you this time around. In short, you don't know where you are. They try with that one, Nigerian government. They try it to call our children. Some of them go and die. And this one, they are still asking them question. They are asking them question. Where are your husband? Where are those people? Can't you open your mouth and ask Nigerian government where my husband is? Where the people they include? Where we see John Army, don't see your husband again, and they are giving you story. Can't you know that Nigeria don't kill your husband? And as you're going, you will continue dying. That is the promise for you people. These people fail woefully. They come with that one, with army, employ this, that. No leg, no tail, no this. They just stand in the middle. And so with the Biafra, they drag them, send them to that heaven made them go and marry 27, I be 75 virgin there. That one no do. The confusion, they are confused, my people. Nigeria, you continue confused. You can't penetrate Biafra anymore. That one no finish. And now, look at another system. You know, open company to employ the children. You know, build hospital. You don't build any company. You don't give a school to get scholarship and to make sure their brain work very fast. Instead of that, they are making them dummy. And you said, want to pack innocent because their life meaningful for you. Yeah, that is the truth. Yes, yes, yes. Nigerian children life is meaningful. You have no life at all. You are just like an animal. Anytime Nigerians who government and Britain can kill you, if they don't kill you in normal way, they won't send you to where you don't know. Make them get money by your kidney. Because when once they shoot you flesh, then they carry your body. Nobody know where you are. Idiot. Fund Biafra. Make sure you fight for your life. If not that, you go to stay your life, go to take away from your eye, for your hand like this. Film. But you see, Biafra is still the restore. We don't have time anymore. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. We are so close. So we don't have time, my people. And me, I don't beg anybody. To be honest, I beg no man to fight for your freedom. No way. Maybe don't do that. Because you know what is good, you know what is bad. I can only beg for those innocent who don't know anything, where you never reach their ear yet. Those poor ones where they don't know the means. That is the only people I can talk to. But you see, these monkeys with these educated fools made it travel far away country. They can never see me. No way. You can never see me. I travel. You can't see me. I'm telling you the truth. Thank you very much. I mute my mic.
Thank you so much, our own sister Mary Tekam. That was a wonderful submission. Biafrans should wake up. The time to lament has passed. We are now in the war. There is war going on in Biafran territory. War is happening in our land. And where war is happening, people are expected to defend themselves, to defend their women and their children. The able-bodied men and women that have what it takes to defend their land, this is the time for you to come out and support the Biafran Defense Forces. We have the men that can defend our land, and have been defending our land since 2020. Up to this moment, over 100,000 men under arms. They need all the necessary machineries, all the necessary equipment to be able to sustain that defense. And more importantly, evade the terrorists in our land. The terrorists are losing personnel, they are losing manpower every blessed day in our land. And that is the prophecy coming to fulfillment, because they were told the land of Biafra is the land of God. You can never fight God and win. It is not possible. We now hear that the terrorist Nigerian president have ordered the recruitment of youth. Either you know how to shoot gun or you don't know how to shoot gun. And he's telling the youth to, to come and fight the Boko Haram that they are training. They went to France, they went to Germany to train. Very, 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 very unfortunate. So if you are a Biafran youth or a Nigerian youth, you are expected to go and fight people who are armed to the teeth. Even when you don't have knowledge of the guns, they expect you to go and fight to defend the zoo. They expect you to go and fight to defend the zoo. So if you die in the process, you die for nothing. If you die for Nigeria, you die for nothing. So the only employment Tinubu can order for you to be given as a youth who have finished school without job is to carry gun, to go to the bush and fight those who they have trained to kill the terrorists that they even rehabilitated. They gave them guns and bullets. They trained them to kill humans. So they now put them in the Nigerian army. They are now calling you that is jobless. You that have not eaten. You that is looking for employment to feed your family. You that is looking for at least to put food in the table. You don't know how guns are being held. You don't know how to shoot guns. The Nigerian government is now ordering you to go and fight those that they train to kill. Don't you see that Nigeria is not workable for you? Nigeria only wishes you dead. Why is Tinubu not ordering the custom to employ people? Why is he not ordering the immigration to employ mass employment? No. He's ordering mass employment for you to go and die for their terrorists. And our sister, somebody said it here, because they are not indigenous to Nigeria. Buhari, you know one thing about the dead Buhari? When our leader made the exposition of Buhari, that Buhari died a long time ago, many people did not believe that. Nigerian government rubbished Buhari. And you know the reason why they rubbished him and the Buhari family did not raise eyebrow? Because Buhari is not indigenous to Nigeria. He came from Chad. He came from Somalia. Most of them are not indigenous to Nigeria. So therefore, how are they going to, to stand their ground, to demand what is rightful for them? It's just like you, as an indigenous person, your father died, and they don't want you to bury your father in your land. They want, as a former president of that contraption, they did everything to make sure that they cover the death of your father, so that your father cannot get a national burial, because you are not indigenous to that country. That is why Nigeria is a failed state. Buhari and most of the people who are ruling you people in that contraption are not indigenous to Nigeria. And that is why they don't value your life. That is why you can see news making round Nigeria that, oh, the terrorists are now using babies to feed their dogs. That is so barbaric. How can you use babies to feed animals? How can you do that? It can only happen in Nigeria, in a terrorist country where human life is not valued, where the terrorists can open the belly of a heavily pregnant woman, take out the baby from the stomach, and match the baby and match the head on the wall. That is what Nigeria can offer to you. So we Biafrans, we are not Nigerians. We are not Nigerians, and that is why we are speaking for our freedom. We want to exit that contraption. We were locked together forcefully against our wish, and that is why this generation, we must do everything possible to exit that Nigeria. In fact, we are Biafrans. We have already exited. We only need recognition from the international community for them to understand that these people, we have denounced everything Nigeria. Everything Nigeria, we have denounced it. We don't want any association with Nigeria. Our land is our land. We want to protect our women and children. We want to build our nation. We want to build Biafra, the cradle of civilization. We want to develop Biafra to the marvel of the whole world. Of course, the world know what we can offer. They know what we can bring to the table. They know that we are unbeatable when it comes to technology, when it comes to buildings, industrialization, when it comes to economy. We are unbeatable in our fields. This is what the West have seen. They have seen our potentials, and they don't want us to flourish. They don't want us to blossom. That is why they continue to hold us down. They use the terrorist Nigerian state to hold indigenous people down. They use the Fulanis to hold indigenous people down. In Biafra land, they use the Fulefus. The Fulefus that have Fulani blood in them, they use them, try to hold us down. But unfortunately for them, those who have Biafran blood in them are higher than those who have Fulani blood. And that is why we are standing our ground and saying that it is Biafra or Biafra. And nothing can stop us from marching to our destination. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have opened the eyes of everybody. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpan Joko, have sustained that awareness. And we, the Biafran people, have taken in the message. We stand on that message. We will continue to preach it. We will continue to stand our ground until Biafra is restored and our leaders are freed because they committed no crime known to man. Finland government, they must understand it doesn't matter whether Elastod is going to Kenya, he's going to Zimbabwe, he's going to anywhere Uganda that he cares to go, he can go. There is no problem about that. We want him to know that evil have expiring date. The sabotage against our prime minister must surely come to end one day. So they can do anything they have to do. They can sabotage. All we care is Biafra. And our prime minister committed no crime. He must be released. And Biafra must be restored. That agreement that they have with the terrorist Nigerian state can never stand in Biafra. It's not going to happen. So, in fact, Nigeria have played them 419. Nigeria have played them 419. Because Nigeria is a corrupt entity. It's a corrupt nation. Nigeria cannot promise you the natural resources that come from Biafra land. And you expect our Biafran people, you expect me and the likes and my likes to fold our hands and watch you hold our prime minister and come to our land to exploit our natural resources. We died there. It's not going to happen. Finland disappointed us. Finland disappointed our prime minister, who was so much proud about bringing Finland to Biafra. We are even so proud about that because of the contributions of Finland between 1967 to 1970. They sympathized with the Biafran cause. But this generation of Finland, this Finnish generation, I will call them the generation of Usman Danfodio of Nigeria, because they are supporting terrorism against indigenous people. And that is not auguring well with us. We cannot take that because we are Biafrans. We love life. We love live and let live. We appreciate life because Chukwu Okike Abiyama is in us. He gave us what it means to respect humanity. And that is why one injustice to one is injustice to all. We want freedom for all the indigenous people in that contraction called Nigeria. We encourage them to fight for their own freedom, to be free from the enclave of slavery. We, the Biafrans, we must continue to fight until freedom is achieved. It doesn't matter who they are bribing or they have bribed. They can bribe as many as possible. That is not our business. This crop of Biafrans of this generation, we are focused, we are prepared, we are resolute, we are committed for our freedom. Anybody who stands on our way, we have us to contend with. The land of Chukwu Okike Abiyama must be protected, can never be overrun. Our land will never be overrun by the terrorist Nigerian state and their cohorts, the British. We are going to use everything within our disposal, including the ancestors of our land. We are going to use them to fight against invaders in our land. We can never allow a repeat of what happened in 1967 to 70, whereby people were starved to death, whereby mothers were killed, whereby nursing mothers have no access to medication, whereby children died of kwashiorkor. It can never happen this time around. Whereby the Ambazonian Biafran border was blockaded and supplies were prevented from entering Biafran territory. It gave rise to deaths during Biafra. It can never happen at this time. We are now prepared. We are more sophisticated. We are now more of facts against the world. They are not going to survive it because we are in America. We are in Asia. We are anywhere in government houses of the world. We are all there. We have our brothers and sisters who are doing exceptionally well in different countries all around the world. We bring prosperity. We bring development. We bring our expertise to the development of the world, but yet the world does not want us to replicate what we are giving to them in our land. Is that not wickedness? I ask you, is that not wickedness, my people? And you as a Biafran, considering all these atrocities, all these atrocious acts against our people, you don't see the need for you to support the freedom of your people. Ibualo, you as a man or a woman that sees the intimidation that our people are going through in Nigeria, you as a Biafran that see the humiliations that our people pass through when they go for their daily bread, even in our various markets, you see people who wants to make ends meet, who are hawking. You see the government collecting taxes from all these people who are looking for their daily bread, despite the fact that there are enough that the government are taking home every month. But that is not sufficient for them. They prefer to take from the little that you have. They collect in our churches and send to Rome. They collect in our checkpoints and send to the terrorists. They collect in police barracks. They collect in military checkpoints. They collect in the courts. They collect in the secretariat, all in the bid to impoverish us. You go to Abuja, you go to Lagos. After clearing your goods, you continue to share money until it gets to your destination in the east. The only people who are suffering all these atrocities are the Biafran people. Even at that, they did not allow us to enjoy the proceeds that come from our land. They did not even allow us to enjoy our peace, our freedom. No! They continue to follow us. They continue to intimidate us. They continue to fight us. They continue to do everything possible to take over that land that your fathers, my fathers left for us. After coming for our natural resources, they are coming to take our land from us. They implement policies that will chase you out of your land. They will implement policies that will make the men to go and look for daily bread. They make it difficult for you as a Biafran to get a job in Biafra land if you are not a saboteur. They make it very difficult for you, even after finishing your study, you cannot be independent. You cannot be self-sufficient. No. And while you are running out to look for greener pastures, they are sending their ragtag army to come and humiliate our women, to come and intimidate them, using them as sex slaves. By so doing, most of them were impregnated during the war, and they gave birth to all these baby sabos you see here and there. That when you talk about Biafra, they prefer one Nigeria. Political solution is their solution. In the bid to continue for one Nigeria, to sustain one Nigeria, because they are not Biafrans. Any Biafran that is talking about one Nigeria, he is not a Biafran. He is a born Fulani. He has Fulani blood in him. That is one characteristic of knowing a Fulani, a half Biafran. Once he's talking about them, when I say me, this on a Biafra self, my brother, my sister, whatever I know that person, He is not a full-fledged Biafra man. Full-fledged Biafran men stand their ground for the freedom of their people. They feel the pains that their people have gone through. They feel the pains of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Complete 4 to getting to 5 years that this man, next 2 months will make it 5 years that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is paying prices, sacrificing for our freedom. And next month, even this month is making it 6 months that our prime minister is also sacrificing for our freedom. You are free. You can go to your work. You can have fun with your wife and families. You can rejoice and laugh at will. You can sleep anywhere you like. But these men are being secluded. They are being kept for the singular reason that they want you and I to enjoy what Britain, America, UK, Germany, France are enjoying. They want you to enjoy industrialization. They want you to enjoy good governance. They want you to reap from the proceeds that come from the natural resources from our land. Those who have been enjoying it said no. They kept them in a place in order to discourage them and discourage you. And the only way you can pay them back is to stand in the fence and telling them, oh, unless they come out, that is when you are going to support. My brother, my sister, by the time you will wait, the Fulani will come and cut off your neck. You know that you died in vain. But we that are students of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are not going to wait. We will continue to fight. We will continue to support the Biafran Defiant Forces. These are the hardline under which our government stands. This is the nucleus under which our country, Biafra, is protected. These men must be funded with everything we have. If you have property in Nigeria, that property is as good as being lost if Biafra is not restored. You watch what happened in Lagos after the elections. They burnt your properties. They killed most of you. Was anybody held responsible? Did anybody pay price? No. How are they going to pay a price when you don't have anybody that is defending you? When you don't have anybody that can speak for you? The only person that was speaking for us was our leader and our prime minister. So you are obligated at this particular time, if you are a real Biafran, to see the handwriting on the wall that it is only Biafra that can protect that property that you have anywhere in that contraction called Nigeria. So the earlier you use what you have to get what you want, which is use your property to support the Biafran Defense Forces, to support our freedom, so that when freedom is restored, you are going to enjoy Biafra. And moreover, your property in Biafra will be secure. Very, very important. And you will sleep with your 2 eyes closed. Like our leader told you, Biafra will be heaven on this planet Earth. And you can imagine that. And the earlier you make it come a reality so that you can witness it, the better for you, the better for me, the better for this our generation. Even your unborn children will be happy. They will bless their father and their mother for giving them good life. They will bless you for not allowing them to suffer in the hands of this terrorist Nigerian state. I don't know whether people understand what Biafra stands for. I don't know. Because to me, Biafra means everything. Biafra means life. Biafra means prosperity. Biafra means progress. Biafra means employment. Biafra means justice, peace, and equity. That is what Biafra stands for. And that is why we must fight. Those of us who have like minds must fight to restore the dignity of our land, Biafra, that was sold and taken away by the terrorist Nigerian state through intimidation, through force, and through terrorism, by buying those who were supposed to be speaking for us, those who are supposed to be our protectors, those who clamor for two tenor, one tenor, political position. We are going to do this. We are going to do that. We'll protect you. We'll give you pipe bomb water. We'll give you good life. You are not going to suffer. Good roads and all the rest of them. Every year, for 4 years, they will continue to make fake promises, deceiving our people with one political position or the other. And once that power has been handed over to them, they look the other way around. They leave you to suffer in the hands of the terrorists. When you are killed, the same people that you voted for will not speak for you. They will not defend you. They will not compensate you when calamity befalls you. So what is your gain being in that contraction called Nigeria? We have studied Nigeria and know that Nigeria can never be profitable to a Biafran. They hate you with passion. They hate me with passion because of who we are and where we are coming from. We are children of Okike. We are children of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. And Biafra land is the land of God himself. So when Biafra restored, when Biafra is fully restored, it is going to be the envy of the world. So wonderful people, if you are still sitting on the fence, come out from that fence and support our liberation. Embrace the special IOU loan. Very, very important, because since you want your catching gum, the government will pay you back 100% of whichever money you loan to it. 100% interest rate. In fact, you are in business. You are in business. If you can loan government this money, government is doing business with your money. That is what it means. And it's going to pay you 100% interest rate on what you are lending the government of Biafra. Not only that, your name will enter the archives as those who supported the restoration and the freedom of their people, as those whose support is appreciated because we needed it at that particular time. And if you can support with your hard-earned money, it is also welcome, because the angels of God, the land of our ancestors, those who died fighting for freedom, they will never be in the spirit realm, in the spirit side, and watch you or watch your finance or watch your pocket dry. No, because you wanted to give them closure. They died fighting for Biafra. You giving them closure is when Biafra is restored. So special IOU loan is going to be beneficial to you as Onyaka Ntachita, Onyaka Chingom. It is also for non-Biafrans as well, because a lot of people are envious of we Biafrans. Yes, they love to be Biafran. Oh, my brothers and sisters, it is not by our making that we are Biafrans, and we are a good people. We welcome strangers in our land. We welcome strangers. We treat strangers like ourselves, and that is why we gave strangers an ample opportunity as well of embracing this special IOU loan. It will be, a preferential treatment for them when Biafran citizenship is being given out to non-Biafrans. You will be part of those, you will be among those that will benefit from that project. Very, very important that you embrace it. Embrace the offer now while it lasts. I want to also use this opportunity to remind each and every one of us, on the 30th of May, this month, is the Biafra Heroes and Heroines Day. Those who fought and died that you and I may be alive today, we have to remember them. Those who died of Kwashoko, we have to remember them. Those who were lined up at Asaba, that was massacred, killed unjustly by the terrorist Nigerian state, we have to remember them. The Aba women riot, women who stood their ground and fought for equality for the Biafran people. We have to remember them. Ikonso, that was murdered on cold blood for refusing to take bribe from the state. We have to remember him. Those who were part and parcel of the Asaba massacre, who the Nigerian terrorist government killed, we have to remember them. Those who paid the ultimate price for our freedom, we have to remember them. Those who are still fighting up to tomorrow, who are falling, we have to remember them. So on the 30th is their Remembrance Day, and everybody is expected to reference that day, respect it, and give honor to all these people who died for Biafra to be restored. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. In Kodinamba, I hope you are there. I yield my mic. Nonso, you have the mic.
My comrades, I greet you. Thank you very much for your, your articulate missions. I really appreciate, and we the Biafrans are really, thanking the gods of our land for giving us brave men and women like us and many others who are working behind to make sure that our restoration and our land, Biafra land, is being defended, and our women and children are being protected. This has since it has already come to our consciousness and to our notice that it is a must and it is a mandate that we must, defend our land. So, and that is what we are doing at all costs, at all costs. So we have really gone through a lot, in the course of this our liberation. When you hear the option of IOU, you see how far and how serious and how determined, this BRGIE, the Biafran government in exile, de facto government, and the Biafran Liberation Army are really determined, in the quest of, our liberation and the defending of our land. So I would like to start with, explaining something, in terms of this IOU loan, how important and, how effective it is. Biafrans and friends all over the world, wherever you are, you see this IOU loan that is being established, that is being, out there, proposed out there by the Biafran government in exile. To start with, I would like you to go and make your research about this current Biafra government in exile. Make every single findings and everything that has been, published out there concerning the Biafran government in exile and the Biafran de facto government in homeland, the activities, their aim. Make your findings with your clear conscience, and then you now come back to the quest of IOU loan. In the terms of those who thinks that maybe, they don't want to give nothing to get nothing. So now the Biafran government has now proposed a quest of, I think, David, Dr. David, you can help. And is it 50%? Because I think it's double. If you give 1,000 a gemma, you get 2,000 a gemma. So I think that is 100% of what you give. You get what you give back times 2. So, and not only that, you will also get a certificate, a certificate status to guarantee your IOU loan, to secure your IOU loan for the nearest future to come. And this IOU loan is being supported fully by the 80 million of Biafran indigenous citizens. So there is nothing like, there is nothing important to us than our freedom. So we are ready to stake anything to make sure that our land is being defended. So this IOU loan is very, very important, that at least, you know, any good person that have the good mind, you know, we participate, and in future, definitely, you are not going to regret. You are going to reap bountifully, and you will be rewarded. So it is very, very important. At least even if it is 1,000 a gemma, 10,000 a gemma, 50,000 a gemma, we need it. If you cannot give it to the government, you know, as a donation, as weekly or monthly donations, you can loan the government that money. You can loan the government that money, so that in the future you will be able to, you know, not only be rewarded, but at least be recognized for the good role, and your future and your generations will also, you know, have the opportunity to also partake from your past, you know, glory. So it is very, very important that those of us who are well to do, you know, at least, you know, ignoring every other propaganda and every other thing, because this is the time we have to come out, you know, and really show our motherland the love and, you know, the respect. Show them that we are here to defend them from any invaders. We have the men, we have the armies, we have every trained, experienced soldiers, not just ordinary vigilantes, like the way the zoo are recruiting terrorists into their what's so-called, they call them army, but they are all terrorists. We know that they are all terrorists, but they come in army uniform. So because when they were coming, they think that they are also coming to meet their fellow, maybe on train, because they have superior logistics. So with those armor tanks and everything, immediately they clone them with those things. They think that they are powerful, because what they cannot do when they are in ragtag as a non-terrorist, they try to shield them and bring them in uniform, giving them all the necessary logistics and everything, you know, to come and you know, and fight against the Biafran Liberation Army, which they have also refused to recognize today as the Biafran Liberation Army. But whenever they come, they don't go back to even testify what they see. The only person that sometimes